The epic two-night SummerSlam begins.
Let's take it back to what we love it at.
Everybody sees the swagger, the success, the charisma. Can't teach that part. But what they don't see is the focus it takes to get here. Every rep, every sacrifice.
How do you think they get the physiques that they do? Training hard like absolute animals. They're putting in the work.
That's how you earn the right to walk through this tunnel. And that's how every WWE superstar earned theirs.
Doesn't matter if your tunnel leads to a field or a ring. Pressure's on the other side, bet.
Hell in a cell? Man, that's just different.
Two gladiators locked inside of the most sadistic structure ever devised.
These are the moments you want.
I don't want to beat you. I need to beat you.
The moments you work for.
I went from the one who knocks to the one they knock for.
Box office perfection.
The moments everybody remembers.
The excitement is here, the pandemonium is here, the electricity is in the air.
This is where stars become highlights.
I am going to destroy you.
We are in for a showdown in Minnesota.
Eyes up. Skull.
Welcome everybody to SummerSlam.
In my house.
If you are hearing my voice, you are part of history. The very first premium live event on WWE Radio and Sirius XM live inside US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, for the biggest party of the summer. Vic Joseph alongside my two-time WWE Hall of Fame broadcast partner, the one and only Booker T. Welcome to Channel 156. Welcome to SummerSlam. And there, we see the Queen of the Ring decked out like only she can walk through and make an entrance, Io Sky.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
I'll tell you what, Book, my wife would be blown away right now by what Io Sky has on, the bright colors. She's also thinking about a bright color, the color of gold. She's looking to put the women's championship of the world back around her waist.
This is the biggest party of the summer, and Io Sky is about to pop off. We're about to kick this summer gun off. I can't. Oh, yes, man.
And let's remember, Book, when she won Queen of the Ring, she wasted no time in saying, you know what, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to mull it over. I'm going to go after Liv Morgan, the same Liv Morgan she defeated to become queen of that ring. And just listen to US Bank Stadium.
Everybody knows, man. Everybody knows Liv Morgan is up and she's ready for this situation right here. But I tell you, Io Sky ain't nobody better. Trust me on that. Inside that middle of 20 by 20, ain't nobody better, man.
You are listening to SummerSlam Night 1 only.
Listen to the people
on WWE Radio. Booker, I already know what you hear. Trouble, trouble. You got that on your playlist, do you not?
You ain't lying. Now, Liv Morgan, man, I'm going to tell you, in the beginning, I wasn't a believer.
Her opponent from Elmwood, New Jersey, representing the Judgment Day, she is the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Props, man. Like I said, I wasn't a believer in the beginning. I didn't think Liv Morgan was the, so to speak, chosen one, the one to take this women's division to the next level. But I must give props where props are due, and that is with Liv Morgan. Give it up, man. The champ is here. The champ is here. Oh, yes.
Well, I don't know if you can notice through your binoculars there, Booker, but she's got Dirty Dom on the left kick pad. She's got Dirty Dom on the right kick pad. She is, I would say, smitten with that man, but also smitten with that world championship that's around her waist.
Let me tell you something. How many times have I said it? Once you get bit by the bug and Liv Morgan, she's got bit. She loves being in the spotlight. She loves having that championship gold around her waist. Look at her. She's shining like brand new money. I'm talking about $100 bills, man. Oh, yeah.
Well, as she kisses that championship in the center of the ring and hands it to our official Jessica Carr, is Liv Morgan the greatest women's world champion of all time?
Man, that's a good question. That's a good question. Liv Morgan, if you ask her, if you ask Liv, I'm sure she's going to say that emphatically. I am truly the greatest woman champion of all time.
You hear the bell, this one underway.
Here we go.
Quickly lock up center of the ring.
Wasting no time.
Io Sky pushing now. Liv Morgan to the near side corner towards the announcers. Liv coming right out. Stiff kick right to the stomach.
Oh, yeah.
And then just rip Io down. And Liv Morgan is going to have an aggression about her. You do agree after losing that Queen of the Ring final.
Look here, this is a fight breaking out right here. Liv Morgan came out of the blocks hot, and right now she knows how dangerous Io Sky is, especially in the beginning of a match. You better take it to her and take it to her quick. That's what Liv Morgan doing. And she's hyping this crowd up at the same time, man.
She's certainly firing them up as now Io hanging in the ropes there right in front of the entrance ramp to our left. And a nice standing switch. Io pulling Liv right back in and then following her in with a big knee right to the gut. And now following up with a series of kicks right to the shoulder, right to the jaw, right to the face of Liv Morgan.
I'll tell you something. Io Sky is here to prove, not just to Liv Morgan, but to the world that she is truly perhaps the best women's wrestler to ever don that 20 by 20. Oh, yes, man.
Io Sky just pulled herself over the top rope on the far side corner and drove both her knees into the sternum of Liv Morgan.
I think it's just getting started. You can tell both of these ladies are thinking the same
Double
thing.
underhook center of the ring, trying to lift up Liv Morgan, maybe looking for a suplex, ducks a clothesline, hits the ropes towards the ramp, cartwheel spinning right away with a little backflip, ducks another clothesline and a trip. Liv goes down face first, followed it up, drop kick right into the face, and Liv Morgan's got to retreat on the far side of the ring. She's had enough right now.
This is all about action. It's all about body language. You can tell Io Sky's having a whole lot of fun at this biggest party of the summer. Where we gonna go from here, Vic?
Io Sky maybe looking for that acai moonsault on the far side of the ring, got pulled down. And now it turned into a little bit of a slugfest on the outside. For Io Sky, she moved from NXT officially at this event in 2022, won her first WWE World title at SummerSlam the following year, and now green shirt guy in the front row helping Io out, but a little bit of a hesitation, just found Io spine first into the LED screens because Liv Morgan saw an opening and she took it.
Io Sky cannot be messing around right there. She got caught by Liv Morgan watching the paint dry, and Liv took advantage of it. And right now, Liv is stalking. Okay.
And answering back with a basement dropkick in her own right that just sent Io into the near side corner towards the entrance ramp here in US Bank Stadium. Liv Morgan now with a series of kicks right to the stomach, driving the air out of the lungs of the challenger. And it was the champion Morgan who missed SummerSlam last year, but she did successfully defend this title in 2024 and 2022, and now using the bottom rope on the near side for a little assist to stop a mud hole into Io.
This match is going to be all about the tempo, the pace, the stamina. Who's gonna work better in those deep waters? I call it the dead zone, Vic. Who's gonna work better in that position? Oh yes, big shot.
That kick right
Big
to
shot.
the ribs of Io Sky would have been good from 50 here in US Bank Stadium. Of course, the home of the Minnesota Vikings, as Liv Morgan now front face lock hits that suplex center of the
Beautiful
ring,
suplex.
and well, twisting the hips.
Oh, wait a minute.
And she's looking to maybe hit a trio of these for her man, Dirty Dom, which obviously he said was made famous by his father, Eddie Guerrero.
Call it trifecta. The trifecta right there pulled off with the greatness of me. Look at Liv. She's gonna give it to the people. Chop, 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 chop.
A little shoulder shimmy, then an enziguri to the back of the ear of Io. Io rock first cover of the matchup, and it's a 2 count. Left shoulder coming off the mat. Io Sky right now is hurt. Io Sky is down, and that left kick just caught her in the left side of the ear. Probably rocked her, what do you call it, medulla oblongata?
The medulla oblongata. That's what it is right there. And let me tell you right now, Liv Morgan is cool under pressure right now. That's what it's going to take in a matchup like this, Vic.
Well, now, series of strikes, big knee. Io is in the near side corner towards the announcers. Now she's rolled to the center of the ring. Coming right in.
Baby.
Rolling through,
Yeah.
stops right into the gut. And now it's Liv Morgan who's on the back foot as Io Sky's body collapses on the back side of the ring. Both women down, with Jessica Carr checking on both competitors as the Women's World Championship hangs in the balance here at SummerSlam.
Yes, right now both ladies are down. It's going to be a question is the referee going to have to dump. Both ladies are up. Here we go.
Palm strike right under the jaw. Following it up now with a flapjack in the center of the ring. Liv is down. Io's in control. Io, now you can sense that she is starting to roll here, Booker. Big kick, buckling the body of Liv into the side of the left ear. Center of the ring now. Liv has got a little bit of rubber legs as she's able to get a reverse. Io trying her best to navigate her way through the ropes. A nice little counter, catching Liv and dropping Liv's right arm across the top rope. And now the Genius of the Sky
baby,
going
here
to the
we
top
go.
rope on the far side corner. In front of the announcers, looking to fly. Missile drop kick.
Beautiful
Just
missile.
sent Liv Morgan all the way across the ring.
Right there, Io Sky say, we can get the people involved. We can have a little party at the biggest party of the summer. It's SummerSlam, baby.
Io Sky is the first Japanese wrestler, male or female, to be a Grand Slam champion in both the United States and in Japan. She right now has Liv Morgan in her sights, looking for that bullet train near side corner towards the ramp. Double knees into the chest. Morgan now rolling to the outside. She's not on the floor. She's still on the apron, and she inserts herself and just caught a kick right to the right shoulder as she stuck her head in between the top and middle rope. And again, Io, target acquired. Io looking to charge right in, ramp side, looking for a power bomb. And she got all of it.
Got all of it, Dick. Can't win out there, though. You cannot win outside the ring on the mat. You cannot do that.
The air driven out of the lungs of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan right now is in a fetal position and obvious pain. But to your point, both women have to get back into the ring. The only way Io Sky can win the Women's World Championship is by pinfall or submission. As Io the first to her feet, referee is at 4. Io trying to lift and drag Liv Morgan into the ring and finally able to send her in with one arm. Liv is in the ring, Io follows. Io with a stomp right to the gut, and Io looking to fly again.
Yeah, she is landing that power bomb to the outside. Set this move up right here. And Io Sky, wait a minute, Vic. Wait a
From the
minute.
outside is distracting Jessica Carr. Raquel from the opposite side, far side near the ramp with a choke slam from the top rope.
You gotta love
Io
that.
is out.
You
Liv
gotta
is
love
crawling,
that.
but Io kicks out at 2.5. Whew, that was close. Judgment Day has just made their presence felt as now they're on the far side of the ring.
How many times have I said it, Vic? If plan A is not working, you go to plan B. That's what that was right there, Big Doc.
Triple H said that this match could steal the show this weekend. What a way to kick off SummerSlam, the first match here on WWE Radio. US Bank Stadium, Channel 156. Liv was looking for oblivion in front of the announcers. Io counter.
Numbers game. Numbers game. Still coming into play.
She just got dropped. Raquel right now holding on for a second, and now here comes Liv all over the top. And Judgment Day for a moment was wiped out. Raquel caught Liv.
Yes, she did.
All 3 women outside. Oh, Io up top. Announce side, far side corner.
Here we
Genius
go.
of the the sky. Moonsault, but Liv got back into the ring. Liv went under the bottom rope. She didn't get contacted. Liv Morgan escaped. Io's now realizing that. She's looking around. She can't find the champion because the champion's back in the ring.
Io. You got to get back in the ring, but right here.
Hurricane Rana bringing in Io from the middle turnbuckle, in between the middle rope and the top rope, and that has just turned things around for Liv Morgan. And you talked about it, Liv Morgan, underestimated by many early on in her career, has figured out ways to have different tricks in the playbook. But now she's climbing the top rope on the far side of the ring, in front of the Spanish announcers, in front of Michael Cole, in front of Wade Barrett, but took too much time. Io pops up, palm strike under the jaw. Liv Morgan is teetering on the top rope. Io's meeting her. Both women now, precarious position. And look how Io has her body positioned. Over one rope. Now she's climbing to the top. Booker, what the hell? She might be looking for a Spanish
fly. With all the odds against her, Io Sky with the greatest of these.
Super Spanish fly. Liv is down. Liv could be out. Io falls into the cover for the title. And Liv kicked out.
What?
Damn, Book, that was close.
You gotta be kidding me.
Could be a big weekend for the Judgment Day with Dom and Danhausen, but it all begins right here with Liv Morgan. The rest of Judgment Day has already stuck their nose into this matchup. Io is playing the numbers game as both women are still down in the ring right now as the U.S. Bank Stadium starts to swell.
That Spanish fly was pinpoint precision there by Io Sky, but Liv Morgan kicked out. That just showed the resilience of Liv Morgan, man.
Well, Liv Morgan is pulling herself up from the ropes right in front of the announcers right now, doing her best to strike back. Forearm under the jaw of Io Sky. Io answers right back, because now both women in the center of the ring. Io strikes back, Liv answers. Io right now the challenger with another right. Liv answering back. Liv screaming at Io, and now Liv has taken the advantage with a series of right hands. Right after right after right. Charging in, missing, going underneath, looking for that double under. Oh, got her. Io sit down with Liv. Liv went face first. No. She hooked her a second time, hoisted her up. That time into a backbreaker. Referee checking on Liv. Liv, though, trying her best to crawl away, and she's able to get to the bottom rope on the near side, now at the turnbuckle, but she's out.
Had the wherewithal to create a little bit of space right there, but Io Sky still
Io charging in. Train didn't connect. Double knees to the middle turnbuckle. Io right now, a little bit, worse for the wear. Looking for Oblivion was Liv Morgan. Liv got caught, countered by Io. Challenger pulling the champion back to the center of the ring. Got her in it. Spinning through it like a reverse neck breaker. Face first went Morgan in the center of the ring. And once again, Liv crawling, trying to get away from Io. Back out in front of the announcers.
I mean, Io Sky's doing everything.
Io just hit Oblivion.
She's doing
Io
everything.
just hit Oblivion.
Could that be it, man? Could that be
the
it?
outside leg for the championship. And Liv's left shoulder just off the mat.
Liv Morgan is not going to let that championship escape her tonight. I'm talking about by any means necessary. This kick out was unbelievable.
And it was at the absolute last second.
Man.
I mean, Jessica Carr's nail was about to hit that mat in the center of the ring as Io steps open, the prone body of the fallen champion, springboarding from the bottom rope all the way to the top, looking for that moon over moonsault, landed on her feet to the whole 360 rotation, but coming up, Liv, holding her right ankle, in comes Liv!
That's it!
Liv with a counter, with double knees, still couldn't keep Io down as that lung blower came out of nowhere.
By God, man. The people here tonight are getting the treat, Vic. The ladies have kicked this son of a gun off.
Liv and Io both down, both hurt, both staggering. What a way to kick off SummerSlam. Both have had their best shot. Io was able to hit Oblivion, but Io now pulling herself up on the far side of the ring in front of the ramp. Second time looking for Oblivion. Whoa! Liv went right through the ropes. She missed wildly. Io coming from behind. Standing switch. Are they looking for a German suplex on the outside? Where steel meets wood. Liv just got folded in half. She's held up by the ring post. Here comes Io. Bullet train finally connects with the back of Liv's neck going against that steel post. and falling back into the ring. But remember the ankle. Now think about the knee. Io has not been able to capitalize, Booker, because of the damage done.
Vic, this is called throwing all caution to the wind. This is about championship goals. This is about making history on this night right here, Vic.
Going up top, near side corner, ramp side is Io, moon over, moonsault, but Liv got her feet up. Liv with the counter, the champion ahead of the challenger in the ropes in front of the announcers, and this time, Oblivion counter, flipping through Io, blood blower, again Io now, right back into the ropes, she's held up, she's brought down to Oblivion by Morgan, Morgan into the cover, pulling the leg back, falling back to retain her title.
Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan can't even bring herself to her feet, but she is still the Women's World Champion, holding on to that title for dear life. Right now with a sinister grin across her face. Liv Morgan will celebrate tonight and still, for the third time, successfully defending a championship at the biggest party of the summer as she's in the near side corner, right in front of the timekeeper with that championship title held very high. But Booker, this was a matchup that both women really brought it. We talk about it all the time. High risk.
To another level right there. I must say, Liv Morgan, she did everything to get that cover, but Io Sky would just not quit, Vic.
Liv Morgan promised to destroy Io Sky in this matchup. She started the year to Liv Morgan by winning the Women's Royal Rumble. She captured the world's title at WrestleMania, and even though the Queen of the Ring brought her A game here tonight, she was not able to dethrone the member of Judgment Day. She was not able to dethrone the Women's World Champion. She was not able to once again beat Liv Morgan. It was not a replay from the Queen of the Ring. Liv Morgan continues to live up to the hype of being what she says she is, Booker, and that is the greatest of all time. But your heart goes out to Io Sky. Io, who is the Queen of the Ring, who went through that entire tournament, not able to walk away tonight with gold around her waist. But what a way, Book. You already brought it up. What a way to start SummerSlam here on WWE Radio, Sirius XM Channel 156. And in moments, it'll be 6 men. It'll be one ring. It will be a lot of combustible elements as Jacob Fatu and the Usos get ready to take on LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. That coming up here in just a matter of moments. But I want to remind you that you're listening to SummerSlam Night 1 only on WWE Radio, a first of its kind. Channel 156, live from US Bank Stadium. And after us, Busted Open After Dark is going to take place following SummerSlam, where all the action is beginning. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T, the first time ever live play-by-play here on Sirius XM.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Welcome to WWE Radio. You can hear me, Paul Heyman, and all your favorite WWE superstars live on the air. Listen to shows like Busted Open, 6 Feet Under, and get audio coverage of WWE's biggest events. All on WWE Radio. Tune in only on Sirius XM.
The smooth doesn't stop on Yacht Rock Radio. Tap into the Sirius XM app and find channels for Yacht Soul, Yacht Country, and party-ready DJ mixes from Club Yacht Rock. Open the Sirius XM app, search Yacht, and find your smooth.
Turn up the volume. It's Cheap Heat Live. Every Friday, catch Peter Rosenberg as he brings you inside the pro wrestling business with his signature blend of passion and opinion.
My inner monologue is literally 1980s Gorilla Monsoon.
With the numbers from Stat Guy Greg and the chaos from Dip, it's always unpredictable on Cheap Heat Live. Every Friday, noon to 2 p.m. Eastern on WWE Radio, Channel 156, and on the Sirius XM app.
The MLB trade deadline is Monday at 6 Eastern. Hear the moves as they happen on MLB Network Radio.
Holy cow, guys.
Former GMs Jim Bowden, Jim Duquette, and Steve Phillips are working their phones to bring you the latest rumors and insights you crave.
General managers could make a big difference this year as to who wins and goes to the playoffs.
We're talking about the trade deadline right now on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Can't catch Busted Open live? Well, we've got you covered. Get the biggest moments, boldest opinions, and hottest conversations in pro wrestling on the Busted Open podcast.
Obafemi is one of those guys that comes around once in a generation. The WWE could build a brand around Obafemi.
Hear it, see it, live it. Subscribe to the Busted Open podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube today. Go, get going, get started. Don't ask for permission.
It's Stephen A. Smith. Check me out on Sirius XM. Some of you think I've already said it all. Nonsense. You haven't heard sports talk like this? You know me. Passionate, opinionated, and an unfiltered, uncompromising viewpoint. You think you got what it takes to talk sports with me? Well, I'm a phone call away. Holla. But you better bring it. It's the Stephen A. Smith Show at 1 and 6 p.m. Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio. A show so nice, you get it twice on Channel 82, in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, yo, pro wrestling talk starts here. Wake up with Dave LaGreca and his Hall of Fame cast and crew on Busted Open every day, 9 a.m. Eastern. Hot topics, unforgettable moments, and the biggest guests. Do you know how hard it is to say biggest guests? So many S's.
I'm in a good time of my life right now, just being Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line, as I said so.
If it's happening in wrestling, it's happening on Busted Open.
Change the outcome. Feeling. What if you could set...
Welcome back to Sirius XM's live coverage of SummerSlam on WWE Radio Channel 156. Here are your hosts, Vic Joseph and Booker T.
The world may never be the same again.
Live from US Bank Stadium, only on Sirius XM Channel 156. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T. There is a Sea of Humanity, which is the WWE Universe live inside US Bank Stadium. First premium live event here on WWE Radio. First SummerSlam, 1988, New York City, Madison Square Garden. Last SummerSlam in Minneapolis was an out-of-body experience in 1999. But woo, are we off to a fast start, Book?
It's hot, man. It's hot in here right here. It's hot in Minnesota, but I'm going to tell you right now, the ladies came out and they set this thing on fire early. The fans right now inside this stadium, it's a buzz. It's a buzz. They're throwing Mark Henry on the screen right now. You know Mark gonna try to get a cheap pop.
Oh, come on now. It's Busted Open Zone, Mark Henry. Obviously a lot of legends here, including X-Pac, but also you think about Little Yachty. You think about Ken Carson. Dan Spivey, another wrestling legend, is here as well. Jimmy Hart is in attendance.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, everyone coming up, but maybe I'm next to the biggest legend of all time that's here, Book. You got two of those Hall of Fame rings.
They better get a camera up here on me.
Well, we just got to remind you, too, to join the crew. We talked about Mark Henry, but join the crew after the show, after SummerSlam, because the talk is going to continue with Busted Open After Dark. All things SummerSlam. We still got Hell in the Cell to come.
Bubba Ray gonna be there.
One half the greatest tag team of all time. That's what he told me to say.
Those are a bunch of regional titles, man.
Those aren't regional titles. What do you mean?
ECW, those were regional titles.
I'm not getting into this argument with you, Book. I'm not trying to ruin a nice thing because we're just starting out.
They know.
And we're trying to be nice, Book. But all joking aside, this is a first of its kind. We are honored to be here with all of you as SummerSlam continues now.
Yeah!
And when we get ready to come back into the ring, we're going to have 6 superstars, 6-man tag team action. And there is a lot of venom that has been spit.
There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Citizens are advised to stay indoors as emergency services assess the scale of impacted areas. Please stand by and await further instructions.
And you heard the message, the warning message, that warning to LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys from their opponents tonight, the Usos, Jacob Fatu, collectively known as the Bloodline. And there's no doubt, Booker, that the Bloodline will have the advantage in this matchup. And I only say that because they've always teamed together. They've been a unit. They've been, no pun intended, the ones.
Family, Vic. Nothing can replace that. They always said back in the day, blood is thicker than water.
Blood is thicker than water. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
I didn't know what you said because it's so loud in US Bank Stadium for the Bloodline. And they're coming out tonight inspired by Gears of War E-Day Early Access Open Beta available August the 6th. Game launches October the 6th. I know you're a gamer. I know you got the gaming system and they can't see you, Booker. I don't know why you're eating right now. You're about to eat all over yourself here. We're just trying to get underway. It's the second match tonight. The Usos coming out. Fired up Big Jim. Jey Uso, a former world champion. But the man that we mainly keep our eyes on is the one that hasn't even arrived yet. That being the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, a man you know very well.
The building's on fire right now. Oh, yeah! Yeah, baby!
Jacob Fatu with the pyro going off.
Man.
People rising to their feet. Everyone in US Bank Stadium right now standing, holding a 1 in the air for these 3, getting ready to do battle. And the Samoan werewolf coming out with the mask on. You know the mindset. When that mask goes on, everyone should be fearful of what this man can do.
Let me tell you something. Jacob Fatu stepped in the WWE and took it by storm. Right now, you got the brothers, the Usos backing him. And right there, I'm going to tell you right there, that's a trio that you don't want to mess with, dog. Oh, yes.
The Samoan werewolf on all 4s. And I think it's easy to say that these 3, they got that dog in them.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. The people can feel it. The opponents in the back probably wondering, what the hell? What the hell?
It's a 6-man tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, Jimmy and Jey, the Usos, and their tag team partner, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
And Jacob Fatu's werewolf mask had a gold grill in it. And this is a man who has certainly had a couple of things go through his mind this year. But you brought up the opponents. When you see 3 men coming out like that, when you see 3 men with the fire, with the pyro, with the rocks, with the mask, that's intimidating, is it not?
The intensity, Vic, here tonight, you can cut it with a knife, man. It really is truly that thinking. I'm wondering what LA Knight is thinking. I'm wondering what Solo and Royce Keys are thinking in the back of it. And the thing is, you have no other choice. Fight or flight. That's what it's all about here tonight, Vic. Oh, yeah. Look, it's going down.
You bring up fight or flight, so my question to you is, how can Solo, how can LA Knight, and the man making his way out, Royce Keys, how do they even pull off a victory?
That's a tough question right there. I'm going to tell you right now.
And their opponents, first, from East Palo Alto, California, weighing in at 270 pounds, Royce Keys.
You know, on a night like this, Vic, I'm wondering how they're going to get a win. I know Royce Keys is up for the task. I know LA Knight He needs a big win. But I'm going to tell you, the guy that's the X Factor is Solo Sikoa. What is he thinking? What is his mindset right now when family is out in the ring right now, waiting on him to step up?
Royce Keys standing at the bottom of the ramp, not getting into the ring already. He's going back and forth.
He's smart.
With Jacob Fatu.
Get in the ring, he's going to get the hell beat out of him.
As his first tag team partner makes his way out.
I don't like the look for Solo right now, Vic.
And his tag team partners. First, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in for 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa draped in all red, as is Royce Keys. Usos, Jacob Fatu in all black. You can already tell the difference between the mindset of these five.
You ain't lying.
But there's still one more man to join this fight, to join Solo and Keys at the bottom of that ramp. Yeah! US Bank Stadium coming unglued.
And their tag team partner from Los Angeles, California, weighing for 240 pounds, LA Night.
And he's walking, he's talking, he's looking to stomp a hole in the bloodline. But when you take a look at the team of Knight, Solo, and Keys, does LA Knight have the most to lose? And Knight's trying to fire up the troops. And here we go. All six finally in the ring.
Here we go.
Here
we go. It's a fight just broke out. And I'm going to tell you right now, LA Knight is looking real jacked, baby.
Oh, I already see Royce Keys tossing one body to the outside. Jey Uso is Solo Sikoa in the near side corner. And it's Big Jim alongside LA Knight standing in the center of the ring. As LA Knight going right around. Big kick to the center of Jimmy. And Jay on the other side with Solo Sikoa. Everything breaking now. Feel bad for the official as Big Jim sent up and over right in front of the announce team. The official has to get some sort of control as bodies already starting to fly around. Big Jim flying right in front of the ramp, wiping out everyone, including his own partner, Jacob Fatu, as it's now Jey Uso and Solo Sikoa center of the ring.
Big shot right here by Jay. Main event Jey Uso. Putting that yeet on that boy right now, Vic. Oh, baby. A little wave action.
Yeah, spin to the palm of his hand, but he just got caught by Solo. And many have called Solo Sikoa the wild card in this matchup, as he's got a little bit too many answers with a right hand.
Put these boys on Beach Street. Breaking two. Something like that, man. Electric Boogaloo. Whatever you want, man.
Did you see Jay? Jay looked up at Solo. Solo's calling for it. Jay's upset. Jay's confused. But right now, Solo is mocking main event Jey Uso with the WWE Universe here in Minneapolis. And Jay tried to intervene. Jay got his ass knocked right back down.
Solo just worked the whole place up right here. Everybody in unison, man.
Well, Jacob Fatu just tagged in, and Solo now has a different look on his face. Fun and games are over. The Samoan Werewolf has now entered into the ring officially for the first time in this matchup, and these two are starting to circle one another. And charging in comes Jacob, who got caught. Samoan dropped by Solo Sikoa. Solo thinking Jacob's down, mocking Jacob. Fatu popped right up and right behind Solo. Sikoa doesn't realize it. Better stop yeeting, and just got super kicked. Did Sikoa right in, and he now eats a Samoan drop in the center of the ring, and there is the Samoan Werewolf, someone you have quite the connection with.
Werewolf definitely is a guy that's going to come in and bring the pain, and that's what
big senton.
That's what Solo Sikoa really needs to be focused on the task at hand. This is about business. No plan, no jiving tonight, just business, man.
Live from US Bank Stadium, it is SummerSlam, only on SiriusXM channel 156. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T. This is WWE Radio, and right now the Bloodline in control. Solo Sikoa, throat first over that middle turnbuckle, getting pressed down by Jacob. Right there comes Jey Uso. Referee was distracted. LA Knight and Royce Keys trying to get in, but Booker, they're not doing his partner any good. Solo Sikoa is in the wrong corner on the wrong side of town.
These guys haven't been tagging with each other. I mean, you got to have unity. You got to have continuity. You got to have it being in sync when you're a tag team. And like I said, who's got the stronger team? Of course, the Bloodline does.
Well, right now, quick tags probably going to be made here by the Bloodline as Solo Sikoa just getting stomped by Jimmy. Jay tagging in, mocking LA Knight, and now Jay all the way across with a splash as Solo against body collapses right in front of Jacob Fatu in the near side corner, and now Jay making Solo pay. All three members of the Bloodline believe Solo Sikoa should have ran the play, followed OTC, followed Roman Reigns, as Sikoa just ate a headbutt again behind the officials by the Samoan Werewolf.
It's simple, big family. You don't turn your back on family. At the end of the day, who's gonna be there for you? Family. These other guys in this corner, where are they gonna be? Where are they gonna be? Nowhere around to be found. That's where they're gonna be, Vic.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, Jacob yelling at Solo Sikoa.
He's not yelling. Right now, the werewolf is barking. He's barking orders right now.
Whatever you want to call it, Solo Sikoa has not gotten off the mat in the last 2 minutes because the Bloodline has not allowed him to get up. The smartest thing Solo Sikoa did was just roll to the other corner, but he's right in.
Oh, baby.
The zone of destruction for Jacob Fatu, who on a dead sprint just backed it up right into the face of Solo. Falls into a cover, hooks the outside leg, and Solo's left shoulder coming off the mat in the center of the ring as now Jacob Fatu staring at LA Knight, staring at Royce Keys, and you got to wonder, is he saying, this is what you all asked for, and a super kick tonight from Jacob. Knight's down, and Royce Keys is upset, but Royce Keys and Jacob Fatu have not even touched one another in the last few moments. They haven't stopped staring at one another, and it's almost as if he's a distraction to Jacob as Solo starting to fight back, hitting a couple of bodies, and then a double clothesline between Solo and Jacob, center of the ring.
Jacob Solo think the same thing right there, but I think Solo got the worst for wear on that double clothesline right there, Vic.
It may have, and now Royce Keys. Jimmy, the only two standing, double tags. Jimmy enters in, and here comes Royce Keys. Keys with a clothesline, fouls up with his second one. Now just mowing down one half of the Usos. Big Jim sent to the far side, right. Got leveled. Keys back up. Keys charging into the far side corner in front of the announcers. Nice reverse this time by Jim.
Big
just
shot.
got caught again by Royce Keys. Keys now trying to get Jim back up, looking to overpower him.
Big Jim.
Yeah, Big Jim just getting held right now, almost JBL-esque with a fall-away, but instead, it's a big slam, Mark Henry style, who we know is in attendance here tonight. Jey Uso charging in, ducking the clothesline, just got hit for a little sit-down.
Let me tell you something, Royce Keys has all the tools to be a major player, and I'm going to tell you, he knows if I can get a win tonight, it's going to move my stock way up after a match like this. Trust me, man.
Royce Keys just got caught by Jimmy trying to take care of Jacob.
Big Jim.
And Keys,
that's Big Jim.
Big Jim, whatever you want to call him. He right now is in control, but he's limping a little bit, Booker. Trying to hit that third super kick under the body. Jim's just fell almost out of the ring, and somehow Royce is standing up. I think Big Jim may have pulled something. He didn't have a lot on that, and I don't know why Jim, if he's hurt, he's certainly right now trying to climb to the top rope.
He's going to get better
block
move,
out the pain, and he took a little bit too much time on that far side corner, right in front of the announcers. Steel steps right behind.
Keys is going for a big shot right here. Going to land this one big shot that could finish this match right here.
Standing on the middle turnbuckle, trying to hoist up Big Jim.
Big Jim's too big. Big Jim too big. You're going to have to regroup, kid.
Big Jim, though, is trying to hook himself around that bottom turnbuckle. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Power slam from the middle turnbuckle. Jim is hurt. Jim right now is holding on to his ribs.
That had to take everything, and I mean everything, out of Royce Keys to pull that off right there, Big.
LA Knight climbing back up. Knight trying to get into this match for the first time. And I think you're right, Booker. Royce Keys is not moving very fast. He's sliding over closer to the far side of the ring to where LA Knight is as Jey Uso's popped up. He's stretching out that tag team rope. He's trying to make the tag to his brother. Jim falls into the cover. Uh-oh. Here comes LA Knight. Knight right now checking in. Clothesline files over the back elbow. Knight coming in right on Jey Uso, the former World Heavyweight Champion. No. Got pulled right back in. Goes right back up. Power slam. Baby boy style. Center of the ring. Jacob just caught a clothesline. Trying to get into the ring. And LA Knight now looking out to US Bank Stadium. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Giving a little LA Knight. Yeah. Big elbow in the center of the ring. LA Knight. Knight might pin a former world champion as he takes back down the Samoan Werewolf, who's trying to come in looking for a little BFT, countered by Jey Uso. Uso now, spear! Center of the ring, cover, hooks the outside leg, and LA Knight is able to kick out.
Uso was right in the right place at the right time, but just could not secure that 3 count with that big spear on LA Knight.
But Booker, Jey Uso wins so many matches with that spear. Why didn't he put down LA Knight?
LA Knight got a lot of momentum right now. Adrenaline. This is SummerSlam, man. The biggest party of the summer is going to take a lot more than that to keep LA Knight down tonight.
LA Knight knows. We talked about him being paranoid. You know, you and I before we came on air. Is LA Knight now getting back up? Jey Uso got to the top rope. Caught Knight looking for a superplex. He hit it. Big superplex. Big Jim's on the top rope. Near side. Looking for a big splash. Right to the lower back of LA Knight. Solo Sikoa now waiting in the wings. He just caught Big Jim. Bam! Rock bottom, Uranagi, bookend, whatever you want to call it. Solo though, turn around. There's a Samoan Werewolf. Big impaler like DDT. Solo now rolling out to the near side. Jacob's feeling it, but Royce Keys right up. Royce Keys taking the straps down, and now these two are about to lock eyes. Jacob, Keys, long time friendship thrown out the window, spine buster to Fatu. Keys the one standing, Fatu rolling out. Keys coming right after Fatu.
What are you talking about, friend? Royce Keys knows it's about champs and championships, man.
Keys got caught with a super kick. Jacob Fatu looking around right in front of the timekeeper. Jacob Fatu looking to sprint, post to post, going coast to coast. And both men spilling up over the safety barricade.
Did you see that?
Almost into Alicia
Royce
Taylor.
Keys power slammed the werewolf right over the barrier.
Back into the ring though, Jey Uso realizing what happened. He's up from behind. LA Knight, schoolboy, handful of tights. Kick out and a near fall.
That was smart by LA Knight.
Swing and a miss, didn't connect on the clothesline. Second spear by Jey Uso. Uso reaches out. Tag is made. Jey Uso tagged in Jimmy. Big Jim to the top, near side. Bam! Second Uso splash. This time to the chest, not the back. Hooks the leg. LA Knight kicked out. Left shoulder just off the mat. Uso's got to be thinking, what the hell do we have to do?
I don't know how LA Knight kicked out of that right there, because Big Jimmy Uso landed all of that splash with full force right to the ribs, man.
Usos right now trying to talk about what they need to do. The Usos have been tag team champions, and then more tag team champions.
If plan A don't work, you go to plan B. Plan B don't work, you go to plan C. That's what they're doing right now, Vic.
They have mastered the craft of divide and conquer, and right now Jey and Jimmy in the ring looking for 1D. But Jey doesn't realize Jimmy just got wiped out by the Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa. Jey turned around, ran to the top rope, ramp side, turned around into BFT. LA Knight into the cover, and the bloodline gets put down tonight.
Here are your winners, the team of Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight.
Booker, we didn't think that the trio of Solo, Knight, and Royce Keys would be able to work together. You said that the Bloodline had the advantage in this matchup.
How many times have I said it, Vic? Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Someone like Booker T and Vic Joseph, teamwork makes the dream work, man.
So you do admit that we are a good team?
No, I'm not saying
That's
that.
what you just said. That is what Sirius XM Channel 156, WWE Radio just heard. You said we're a good team. I might get a Hall of Fame ring finally. But what a matchup this was. We said it was combustible elements, and these guys were flying all over the ring. We saw the Bloodline take and give their best shot to Solo Sikoa, to Royce, to LA Knight, but they could not keep those three men down in this matchup. And I think the turning point, and you would agree, was when Keys and when Fatu were on the outside and they went over the timekeeper's area and they were wiped out, making it a tag team match.
I mean, it was a hell of a match. Big Jim had a lot of good points. Didn't Big Jim, he just brought in a new baby, right? I think that's that baby weight that he put on.
I'm not even commenting on that.
Weight,
Internet can run however they want to. But for the bloodline, they now turn their attention to tomorrow and Roman Reigns' world title defense against Seth Rollins, which you can hear live SummerSlam Night 2 here on SiriusXM as LA Knight and Solo Sikoa finally embrace with a big hug. And they got to be feeling good about what they accomplished here tonight at SummerSlam. Solo Sikoa specifically has to be thinking he made the right call. He did the right thing. He didn't go back to Roman Reigns. He didn't run back to the Tribal Chief. He didn't run back to the Bloodline. He did what he wanted to do, and he's the one who's in the winner's circle tonight.
That's the way it is sometimes. You got to follow your own mind. You got to believe in yourself and believe that you're the only one that's gonna, be standing at the end of the day. It's what that legacy goes, it's what the history. And I gotta give it to him. Solo made the right choice.
Booker, I gotta know though, how you feeling after just 2 matches?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. This is the first. This is the first, and it won't be a last, guys. So make sure you guys tune in to SiriusXM channel 156 on a premium live event perspective, y'all, because we're going to bring it like we supposed to.
U.S. Bank Stadium here tonight, U.S. Bank Stadium tomorrow, and we've already had the Women's World Championship. We've already had that 6-man tag team matchup. In moments, though, Booker, Nick Aldis has fought for this. He has dreamed about this. He is getting ready to walk the aisle for a WWE match, but he does that against a career killer. Nick Aldis does that against a former world champion. I'm talking about Gunther.
I'm worried, Vic. I'm worried big time.
And for Gunther, he's making his way to the ring with his ring general jacket. He looks to put down possibly yet another career. This is a matchup that we never thought we would see with Nick Aldis competing inside the ring. For Nick Aldis, is everything he has worked decades worth of career for, all around the world to get to this stage, and now in front of his son and in front of his wife and all those that are here in U.S. Bank Stadium. Nick Aldis finally will have his moment, will finally have the dream he wanted to walk out under the WWE banner, ready to battle.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis, Gunther, next.
Busted Open.
Your Hall of Famer, The Game, Triple H.
When you're a WWE fan, a wrestling fan, it becomes something that you want to engage in at all times. To have a moment in time where it's become mainstream enough that at any given moment, if you're in your car driving, you can flip on SiriusXM. You can listen to whatever you want to listen about the industry that you love. For me, it's just such an exciting time that people can now immerse themselves 24/7 in our business like never before.
WWE Radio, channel 156.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Pro Wrestling and SiriusXM collide on WWE Radio, channel 156.
Welcome to a new era.
Featuring all your favorite shows.
Busted Open.
Not Sam Wrestling Live. It's Off the Ropes. Sheep Heat Live. Busted Open After Dark.
Plus WWE branded podcasts and exclusive live event play-by-play.
Yeah.
This is WWE Radio on SiriusXM channel 156.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Welcome to WWE Radio. You can hear me, Paul Heyman, and all your favorite WWE superstars live on the air. Listen to shows like Busted Open, 6 Feet Under, and get audio coverage of WWE's biggest events. All on WWE Radio. Tune in only on SiriusXM.
The MLB trade deadline is Monday at 6 Eastern. Hear the moves as they happen on MLB Network Radio.
Holy cow, guys.
Former GMs Jim Bowden, Jim Duquette, and Steve Phillips are working their phones to bring you the latest rumors and insights you crave.
General managers could make a big difference this year as to who wins and goes to the playoffs.
We're talking about the trade deadline right now on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, yo, Pro wrestling talk starts here. Wake up with Dave LaGreca and his Hall of Fame cast and crew on Busted Open every day, 9 a.m. Eastern. Hot topics, unforgettable moments, and the biggest guests. Do you know how hard it is to say biggest guests? So many S's.
I'm in a good time of my life right now, just being Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line, as I said so.
If it's happening in wrestling, it's happening on Busted Open on WWE Radio, Channel 156.
It's Stephen A. Smith. Check me out on Sirius XM. Some of you think I've already said it all. Nonsense. You haven't heard sports talk like this? You know me. Passionate, opinionated, and an unfiltered, uncompromising viewpoint. You think you got what it takes to talk sports with me? Well, I'm a phone call away. Holla. But you better bring it. It's the Stephen A. Smith Show at 1 and 6 p.m. Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio. A show so nice, you get it twice on Channel 82, in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Can't catch Busted Open live? We've got you covered. Get the biggest moments, boldest opinions, and hottest conversations in pro wrestling on the Busted Open podcast.
Obafemi is one of those guys that comes around once in a generation. The WWE could build a brand around Obafemi.
Hear it, see it, live it. Subscribe to the Busted Open podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And on Welcome back to Sirius XM's live coverage of SummerSlam on WWE Radio Channel 156. Here are your hosts, Vic Joseph and Booker T.
Live from US Bank Stadium only on Sirius XM Channel 156. You're listening to SummerSlam Night 1 only on WWE Radio. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T. Booker, what a start to Night 1. Just think about tomorrow night. Seth Roman for the World Heavyweight title.
It's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bones, Vic. I just wanted to make sure I accented pot, just so you get it right. Next time when you say it, pot of neck bones.
Well, someone who never got it correct, Dave LaGreca, Busted Open Live 7 days a week, 9 a.m. Eastern. Dave, Bully, Nick Nemeth, Not Sam Wrestling Live Monday through Thursday at noon. Cheap Heat Live every Friday at noon Eastern with Peter Rosenberg and Off the Ropes Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. WWE Radio. And don't forget, after us tonight here at SummerSlam, Busted Open After Dark. Everything SummerSlam related is going to come to you right here on Channel 156. Still to come tonight, we enter into Hell in a Cell, not to mention the WWE Championship to be defended. But here is the former world champion, the Ring General, is coming into US Bank Stadium in front of the WWE Universe. And there's no way anyone here tonight, Booker, supports Gunther.
What are you talking about?
No one supports him.
I'm sure Gunther has a lot of support, not just here tonight in this stadium, but around the world. So many people respect what this man brings to the table. He doesn't just call himself the Ring General. He is the General.
For one fall, introducing first from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Ring General, Gunther.
What are you smiling for?
Just saying.
No one can see you smiling. We're on XM Radio right now, Sirius XM.
Because I'm feeling good. That's G-O-O-D-T. Oh, yes.
Well, Gunther, I believe, our statistician told us, was 37-1 in singles matches. Has never lost a singles match.
It's a hell of a record right there for Gunther.
Between Raw, between SmackDown, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Tells you how serious Gunther really is about this game, this professional wrestling thing. And so many guys out there that really don't take this as serious as they should. But this guy, Gunther, he had a game plan when he first came into the WWE, and that was to become the greatest champion of all times. You got to give him his props.
I remember when he arrived in NXT UK, but what a treat it is to be here for this moment. A moment that I already believe you have an answer to. And my question, as he finally makes his way out in front of the WWE Universe to walk the WWE aisle for the first time, can Nick Aldis compete with the Ring General Gunther? Can he stand toe-to-toe, one-on-one with the former World Heavyweight Champion? We are about to find out.
His opponent from
I can tell you this. Nick Aldis is about to make his debut inside of a WWE 20x20 ring. Over 3 years removed from in-ring competition. The question is, can he go out there and get it done? I say this. Nick Aldis may not be as great as he once was, but he can still be great once.
Well, we'll see if that's the case, coming out with his long red gear all the way down into the black boots, fired up, threw his jacket off along with his towel, black elbow pads, white wrist tape. He looks like the national treasure. He's walking like the national treasure. Can he take the clock and turn it back, as you just mentioned?
I tell you, Errol Spence, Tim Tszyu. Errol Spence, 3 years removed from inside of in-ring competition. Went in there with Tim Tszyu just a week and a half ago and got exposed. Is that going to happen to Nick Aldis tonight?
Bring Aerosmith.
I'm just saying. The thing is, today it's about Tesla, right? Self-drive.
You got one.
And the thing is, the Edsel was a good car in its day, Vic.
You have that written down, and you've been waiting to use that all week when you found out we were going to be here live on Channel 156. All joking aside, it's the national treasure. It's the ring general. It's one-on-one. The bell has sounded. This one is underway. And again, Nick Aldis' son, Donovan, wife, Mickey James are here. Nick Aldis has said over and over again in interviews this week, as they have the Colin Upper tie-up center of the ring, he said he is looking to prove that he still has it.
You see that, Vic? Nick Aldis was very anxious to get to that tie-up right there. You can see he's still got a little ring rust on him right now. I can see that, Vic.
Well, Nick Aldis right now controlling the left wrist of Gunther, who now just puts on that side headlock as Gunther pulls Aldis from the far side ropes, drags him back into the center of the ring. And Gunther, this is what he likes to do. Control the tempo, control the pace, and the side headlock is the way to do that.
Right now, he's just keeping Nick Aldis real close to the body, just trying to make him expend a little bit of energy. That's all that is. Nice tackle. Nice tackle there by the General.
Yeah, ring general. You've been waiting to do that one, too. Nice side headlock takeover to Aldis in the center of the ring. Referee checking the shoulders. Aldis keeping the right shoulder off the mat right now. Gunther holding on, in control.
Great strategy. Great strategy right now by Gunther.
Well, you want to take the crowd out of it, do you not? Everyone was in here fired up, hyped up for Nick Aldis. They know the dream. They know the story. They know everything he's gone through. They were fired up, and Gunther took everybody out of this match. Even us up here took the wind out of US Bank Stadium. Runs back in with a shoulder tackle. Aldis hopping right up, hits the ropes right in front of the ramp, holds on for a moment.
See that?
And Gunther
See how smart
again.
that was? Gunther just making Aldis use his legs right now, because Gunther knows the first thing to go is the legs, Vic.
Well, you mentioned it. Aldis' first match since October 2023. Trained at the Harley Race Academy, did Nick Aldis. Also trained with Paige's father, Ricky Knight.
I'm looking at Nick Aldis right now in the middle of that ring. He's pacing back and forth, but I can see his lungs, man. He's breathing heavy, and we're not even 5 minutes into this match. That's that nervous energy burning right now from Nick Aldis, man.
Aldis is not taking his eyes off of Gunther, who finally returns into the ring, and these two right now are just circling each other. Aldis coming to the center of the ring. He wants to lock up one more time, puts his hands out, trying to grab a hold of Gunther. Gunther right now trying to quickly switch into a kind of a waist lock and just drives Aldis into the far side corner in front of the ramp. Referee trying to get a break. Are we going to get a clean one? We do not. Gunther continuing to hold back, continuing to push his weight on Aldis. And a big slap right across the face, and Aldis fired up, answered back with the right. Aldis popped right out of that corner and just beat Gunther all the way to the far side corner, to the near side corner, and answered with another shot right under the jaw. And a headlock of his own. Aldis right now getting sent right off the rope. Aldis hops over Gunther, hits the near side. Ooh, ropes. And I had to stop myself because Aldis just caught Ola Gunther, hoisted him up from a slamming position to a suplex into a brain buster. Hooks the inside leg, and Gunther's left shoulder.
You know, they say, Vic, they say power is the last thing to go right there. You can tell Aldis, he's still got a lot of that.
Back elbows. Gunther is charging in on the far side corner in front of the announcer. And a big chop sent Aldis from the top rope all the way to the floor in front of Michael Cole.
Let me tell you right now, Gunther's strategy is flawless. Like I said, he's just trying to make Aldis use every ounce of energy that he possibly have here in the outset of this match. And that chop, that knife-edge chop, Vic.
How far is the fall from the top rope to the floor?
It's about a good 12. It's about a good 12 to 14 feet.
I'm I mean, you're just getting dropped right there. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T, live from US Bank Stadium. This is SummerSlam Night 1. Gunther, Nick Aldis going one-on-one. They're now on the outside in front of the announcers. And right off the post, bounced Nick Aldis in front of the timekeepers area. And Gunther talking to Mickie James and Donovan right now. Getting into the face of the family of Nick Aldis.
Sit down. Who are you?
Continuing to talk smack is Gunther. Nick Aldis, I don't think, realized it because he bounced off the post.
I mean, Nick Aldis is in dire straits right now, Vic, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is where the lactic acid start to build up. And I'm going to tell you, there's no treadmill, there's no bike to get you prepared for this.
Trying again with a nice little takedown of Gunther. Gunther able to back out and then deliver that chop
Big
to the
shot.
chest, to the throat. And Gunther's chops, actually, I believe if memory suits me right, you eliminated yourself from a Royal Rumble because you didn't want to take one of Gunther's chops.
Gunther's a major player. Those chops are debilitating. And no, I did not want to take one of them. And yes, I did eliminate myself. So I have no shame. There's no shame in my game.
In Gunther's previous 16 single premium live event matches, he has 12 victories. Right now, he's in there with Nick Aldis. He's trying to rip Aldis down to the mat and instead answers with another chop that buckles the knees of Aldis. And we talk about the legs, we talk about the power. How do you even train for a chop like this? Because another chop lighting up the chest of Aldis, and his chest about as red as his pants.
Nick Aldis has never felt anything like this. This goes back to what I said earlier, fight or flight. That's what Nick Aldis is right now. He cannot turn back and run away from this thing. He's got to take it face on. Here we go.
Aldis got countered, just went back first off the Irish whip into the near side ramp turnbuckles, and again the body breaking down maybe of Nick Aldis because he's in there with Gunther, one of the most dangerous WWE superstars, to a second time with a nasty, gnarly Irish whip.
Vic, if Nick Aldis loses this match, he can never be GM again. He will never have the respect of those guys in the locker room. Every one of those guys is going to want to whoop his ass just like Gunther's doing right now.
I think there's a lot of respect for Nick Aldis as Gunther right now firing up and not in a good way. The WWE Universe here in Minneapolis, Minnesota is Aldis with a reversal of his own. This time Gunther popping out, got caught with a backbreaker. Aldis is turning it around.
Nick did get all of it, Vic.
Third time won't be the charm. Trying to lock in his submission. I don't know if he's looking for a Boston Crab, but Gunther, he's very aggravated.
Let me tell you what Nick Aldis is trying to do. He's trying to slow it down. This pace right now is getting to Nick Aldis. I can see it in his eyes. I can see it in his body language, Vic.
Gunther locking in, trying to lock in that sleeper hold right now that has put down so many. Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles all inside the last year. It could put Nick Aldis down. Aldis is down to one knee in the center of the ring. Hands are on his knee, on his thigh. Aldis is right now just trying to keep some breath in his lungs.
Look at the diaphragm of Nick Aldis. He's breathing very, very heavy right now.
Nice counter, though. As face first.
That was desperation.
Gunther went to the top turnbuckle on the far side of the ring. That is now separation. Aldis has a fighting chance and just got mauled with a clothesline. And now from the same corner, Gunther marches over. Ring general to the top rope. Aldis popping up with the right hand. Gunther's body wavering. Ooh, there's a lot of meat up there now. Gunther, Aldis with a suplex. From the far side corner in front of the announcers, Nick Aldis may have just changed a fortune for himself in this matchup.
I can tell you this, Nick Aldis is looking up to the heavens, asking God to give him the strength to get through this match. That's what I see in Nick Aldis.
US Bank Stadium, SummerSlam, WWE Universe starting to rally behind the national treasure. Nearly 3 years away, Nick Aldis is stepping in toe-to-toe with the most dominant man right now over the last few years in the WWE, not named Roman Reigns. And swinging for the fences now is Aldis. Series of right hands connecting. Chop coming back from Gunther. Another chop to Aldis. Aldis in the center of the ring just 8, not 1, not 2, but 3, looking for the fourth chop. Aldis ran through it. Aldis is fired up. Big clothesline took Gunther down. And Aldis now to his feet. Adrenaline make a man do crazy things, and then Gunther answers back. Gunther not allowing Aldis to get out of the gates, charging in, sidestep, and boom, leaving his feet is Aldis. Taking down Gunther. Gunther popped up before Aldis. Aldis now meets him, looking for a big power slam. Hoisting it up, British Bulldog style, center of the ring. Hooking the inside and the outside leg, and Gunther pushing Aldis off at 2.5.
Got that power slam in, but he couldn't press off the legs enough to get enough leverage on that power slam to end this match. You can tell Aldis is feeling it right now, Vic.
Nick Aldis is indeed feeling it, a former world champion, globally recognized, 4-time world champion to be fair, and now he's taking the long climb to the top rope, ramp side, far side of the ring, all the way to the tippy top, had to jump over Gunther. Gunther charged in. Gunther coming back and looking for the big boot on the near side, didn't connect, went to the top turnbuckle, tightening up that hammy now, Aldis with a big kick, hoisting up and a big body slam of Gunther by Aldis. And Aldis has been waiting for this moment. He's going back, Booker, trying to go back to the top rope, going back to the far side of the ring, all the way to the top. Looking to spring, big elbow. Oh, that was absolutely savage.
I'll tell you right now, I can't tell you how impressive this really is from this performance.
He's
that
going
Nick
up
Aldis
again
is
as
going right
Aldis.
now. He's giving it his all, Vic.
Now to the near side turnbuckle, to the top, ramp side. Gunther face down.
Oh, big shot.
Elbow that time to the lower back. Nick Aldis is starting to systematically break down the ring general. Finally taking him down one more time. And he's looking for a Texas cloverleaf. He locked it in. He turned over Gunther. Gunther's in the center of the ring, but his right shoulder, Booker, is halfway tilted. The full amount of the pressure from Aldis is not onto the back end of Gunther, but he just got pulled right away from the ropes, sitting down deep. Is Gunther gonna tap? Is Gunther gonna tap? Aldis is sitting down. Gunther near that bottom rope right in front of the announcers, and that gigantic length 6'6" frame gets Gunther to the bottom rope. Unbelievable.
I'll tell you right now, Nick Aldis, he may have just let it all hang out to get to that point. The question is, what does Nick Aldis have left in the tank at this point of the match?
Is Aldis finally maybe starting to win you over for what he's showing you, for what he's bringing to this fight?
Like I said, 3 years removed from in-ring competition. This is unbelievable.
Looking for the power slam again. Gunther sliding down the backside. It jumps right on the back of Aldis. Aldis slips it. He puts on the sleeper in his own right. But a nice side suplex from Gunther. Breaks the hold, creates separation, trying to follow up, hoisting up, powerbomb onto Aldis, center of the ring. Big cover, hooked him, stacked him. Aldis kicked out, but look at Gunther. Gunther right now, right elbows, succession, right into the right ear, the right jaw, the right side of the neck of Nick Aldis. And now it's locked in. Body scissors not quite fully wrapped. Aldis, he's in danger right now. That sleeper hold is locked in center of the ring. Aldis is looking over at his wife. Aldis is looking over at his son. Aldis is now trying to find somewhere that he may not know he had to fight back into this. He's trying to push himself back up. He's now in a sitting position. Gunther, you can see the look on his face. Aldis getting to one knee. Aldis is back up. Aldis is on his feet.
Aldis right now, sometimes you gotta save a fighter from himself. The referee might have to have the wherewithal, the understanding, you know how to do his job. He's gonna have to stop it. Oh my God.
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther.
I know I'm supposed to have something to say, but my heart is broken for Nick Aldis. For a man that I have known before he was even in the WWE. For someone who has helped so many, who's befriended guys like Wade Barrett, and I've heard the stories, to finally get an opportunity to see Nick Aldis live his dream on a stage like this, SummerSlam, to show the fight that he had after not having competed, Booker, since 2023. I'm a Browns fan. Deshaun Watson hasn't played in a long time. He still can't throw a football. Nick Aldis got back into this ring and took on a man who has ended the careers of Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, all the accolades, all the records, and Nick Aldis brought it.
Hell of a job by Nick Aldis, but what does Nick go from here? Where does Nick go from here? I mean, that dream turned into a nightmare right before his very eyes. What does Nick Aldis go from here, Vic? That's going to be the ultimate question at the end of the day. Was it worth it?
And look, was it worth it? You're going to be able to talk about that, Busted Open After Dark, immediately following us here, SummerSlam Night 1 on Sirius XM Channel 156. But you look around, and there's hands over faces. There's tears in some people's eyes right now as Nick Aldis is just coming back to it in the center of the ring as Gunther takes the long walk up the ramp. and he knows what's ahead for him on Sunday. But right now, US Bank Stadium is coming to their feet, showing the love and support for Nick Aldis. And has the career killer done it again? Has Gunther done it again? It doesn't matter in this moment, because there's a saying, wrestling is life, and life is wrestling. And as Donovan, Nick Aldis' son, and Mickie James make their way into the ring to greet Aldis, that statement I just made about professional wrestling is a statement that Nick Aldis knows all too well. And he's finally getting the love and admiration, not just from his son, who's in tears right now, or his lamb, showing that indeed Nick Aldis still had it for one more night, that Nick Aldis still can get it done inside a squared circle. He didn't let anyone down. He didn't let one person right now. Everyone is proud of this man. Everyone is proud of the SmackDown general manager, and he once again proved that he is still indeed a national treasure.
Got to give it up for Nick Aldis. I mean, I said it, he may not have been as great as he once was, but tonight he was still great just once.
I'm interested to see what everyone has to say about Nick Aldis and this matchup as he just kissed his son and his wife and will now leave a WWE ring. I'm excited to hear what the talk's going to be on Busted Open Live 7 days a week, 9 a.m. Eastern. Not Sam Wrestling. Sam Roberts will have some great insight on what you just saw. So will Peter Rosenberg on Cheap Heat Live every Friday at noon. Off the Ropes Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Of course, Busted Open After Dark Monday through Friday after Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and as I've said already, don't miss Busted Open After Dark here on Sirius XM channel 156 live from the US Bank Stadium. What a night it has been. We're just getting started with SummerSlam Night 2 coming your way tomorrow. Still to come here tonight, Book. We're going to enter into Hell in a Cell, hanging high above the ring here inside US Bank Stadium. We also will have the WWE Championship to be contested. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, one-on-one, their first one-on-one encounter. And I couldn't believe this stat. Are you ready?
What's that?
Their first one-on-one encounter in nearly 2 decades. It happens here tonight at SummerSlam. Vic Joseph alongside the two-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T. You hear us every Tuesday on NXT, but you hear us tonight on WWE Radio.
Draft a winning fantasy football team with the experts of Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio.
Our first picks need to be the surest things on the board. They are a priority.
Hear winning strategies, player projections, and expert drafts to help you build a championship team.
No, thank you. I'm not drafting a tight end and a quarterback in the early rounds.
We're talking fantasy football right now on Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87. And check out our audio draft kit anytime on the Sirius XM app. Just search Draft Season. Go inside the ring and behind the curtain of pro wrestling with Off the Ropes.
I love your show. Your show is my new favorite show.
Where experts, champs, and Hall of Famers team up to create the best radio show in the world.
And it's not just me saying it, other people are saying it.
Seriously, people really do say it.
The best wrestling talk show in the world. Off the Ropes.
See? Join the Off the Ropes revolution. Weekdays from 2 to 4 Eastern on WWE Radio, Sirius XM 156.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is heading to training camp to get you ready for the season. We'll visit with every team and interview the head coaches and star players from around the National Football League.
This is Lamar Jackson.
This is Matthew Stafford.
This is Trevor Lawrence. Hear expert analysis of your favorite team on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
You can't overstate the value of a team that understands the expectations. I think this team is just prime position to continue that run.
Search for your team to listen anytime on the SiriusXM app.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Pro wrestling and Sirius XM Collide on WWE Radio, Channel 156.
Welcome to a new era.
Featuring all your favorite shows.
Busted Open.
Not Sam Wrestling Live. It's Off the Ropes.
Cheap Heat Live.
Busted Open After Dark.
Plus WWE branded podcasts and exclusive live event play-by-play.
Yeah.
This is WWE Radio on Sirius XM Channel 156. Busted Open.
Your Hall of Famer, the game, Triple H.
When you're a WWE fan, a wrestling fan, it becomes something that you want to engage in at all times. To have a moment in time where it's become mainstream enough that at any given moment, if you're in your car driving, you can flip on Sirius XM. You can listen to whatever you want to listen about the industry that you love. For me, it's just such an exciting time that people can now immerse themselves 24/7 in our business like never before.
WWE Radio, Channel 156.
The MLB trade deadline is Monday at 6 Eastern. Hear the moves as they happen on MLB Network Radio.
Holy cow, guys.
Former GMs Jim Bowden, Jim Duquette, and Steve Phillips are working their phones to bring you the latest rumors and insights you crave.
General managers could make a big difference this year as to who wins and goes to the playoffs.
We're talking about the trade deadline right now on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, yo, pro wrestling talk starts here. Wake up with Dave LaGreca and his Hall of Fame cast and crew on Busted Open every day, 9 a.m. Eastern. Hot topics, unforgettable moments, and the biggest guests. Do you know how hard it is to say biggest guests? There's so many S's.
I'm in a good time of my life right now just being Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line, as I said so.
If it's happening in wrestling, it's happening on Busted Open on WWE Radio, Channel 156.
It's Stephen A. Smith. Check me out on Sirius XM. Some of you think I've already said it all. Nonsense. You haven't heard sports talk like this? You know me. Passionate, opinionated, and an unfiltered, uncompromising viewpoint. You think you got what it takes to talk sports with me? Well, I'm a phone call away. Holla. But you better bring it. It's the Stephen A. Smith Show at 1 and 6 p.m. Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio. A show so nice, you get it twice on Channel 82, in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Welcome back to Sirius XM's live coverage of SummerSlam on WWE Radio Channel 156. Here are your hosts, Vic Joseph and Booker T.
It's Vic Joseph alongside Booker T. We are live from US Bank Stadium, WWE Radio, Sirius XM Channel 156. Still getting over a little bit of the emotion from what we just witnessed from Nick Aldis, but as they always say, the show goes on. We got to continue on with SummerSlam Night 1. We will be with you back here live tomorrow for SummerSlam Night number 2. What a night it is going to be. We're talking about Roman Reigns. We're talking about Seth Rollins. We're talking about that for the World Heavyweight Championship. We're talking about Baron Corbin, Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Trick Williams.
I like it.
Trick
Oh,
Williams.
yeah,
Trick Williams for the U.S. Championship. That's going down. Still so much to come here tonight. But we talked about legends
Michael
earlier.
Chandler in the
How
house.
about some celebrities
Michael
here?
Chandler in the house.
We got UFC light heavyweight fighter Michael Chandler, as you mentioned. You go down the list of everyone else that is here as well. Zach Brown, Kendra Scott, they're here. Think about Little Yachty's been walking around.
Well, look
but
at him, look at him.
also
There go the
our
glass.
friends from Busted Open, Dave LaGreca, Tommy Dreamer, the whole crew, Bubba Ray Dudley, one half of the greatest tag team of all time.
Bunch of regional titles, man. Those guys
Why
have
do
a
you
bunch
keep
of
saying
regional
that?
titles.
But we're set for 6 women to take center stage live right now on Sirius XM SummerSlam on WWE Radio. Brie Bella, the first to come out, decked out in red and black checkers. And this is a woman who made her return at WrestleMania.
That's right.
Paige. And you start looking around, everyone, this is what they needed after seeing Nick Aldis. They needed that feel-good moment. And the feel-good moment was recent when Nikki Bella made her return to join forces with her sister and Paige because the Bella Army is in full effect here on Sirius XM.
The following is a 6-woman tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Paige and WWE Hall of Famers, Brie and Nikki, the Bella Twins.
You're taking a look at 3 women in uniform, in unison, decked out black and red, checkers throughout. They are a unit, they are a squad, they go back a long way. But Booker, when you take a look at all of this in its own frame. How proud are you of all 6 of these women?
You know, man, it's not my job to be proud of these women, Vic. I mean, I like them all. I mean, Paige, my former partner on WWE Backstage. I love Paige. I love the Bellas. But my thing is, I'm gonna give them their props. But we gotta wait a minute, and we gotta let this next trio come out and let them get their shine, and then we'll talk about it.
That's what I was saying. Put all 6 of them over in one, but you only need to talk about the 3.
No, I gotta talk about this.
I gotta live through this again. Here we go. Booker's already sweating. I don't know if anyone from SiriusXM can hear me. Can we get a fan down here for Booker? He's sweating through his shirt. He's sweating through his suit.
I'm going to announce this one right here, so just lay out, Vic.
You got it.
We got the rock star. We got the rock star, JCJ. Bell, Lady Reed. Oh, my God, man.
And the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Lady Reed.
Get your ticket.
Fallon Henley.
Get your ticket.
Fatal.
It's a sellout. I'm talking about it's a party, baby. The biggest party out of something. JCJ, the rock star, baby. It's about to go down. And that's why I say, Vic, I love Nikki Bella, Paige, but we got to give props. We got to give props to have one of the, if not the greatest faction in WWE right now. Oh, yes, man.
Well, look, the team of Laney Reed and Fallon Henley captured the women's tag team titles.
No, Vic, how quick was it?
Very quick. JC Jane wearing some inspired Shawn Michaels HBK early 90s glasses, crosses, and leather.
They call it a showstopper. That's why, man, she's looking good.
This may be
my God,
This
man.
may be the dumbest question I've asked. You certainly aren't surprised with the championship success of Fatal Influence, are you?
No, I said it. I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you something. JCJ, she's quarterbacking that thing, man. You understand? She's like Russell. She's a player coach. She can do it all, man.
Well, I'll be interested to see who starts things out. And it looks like Brie Bella will start things out for her trio. They'll be tagging out of the far side corner near the ramp.
That Bria Nikki.
Just told you it was Brie Bella. You know how you tell the difference between the two?
You do.
The one says fearless. That's Nikki. That's her tagline. Like you or can you dig that sucker?
That's what I thought.
All right, now on the near side.
Here we go.
It's Fatal Influence, and it's going to be Fallon Henley starting things off. And Fallon Henley, a former speed champion, a former women's North American champion in NXT, trying to take down Brie Bella. Bella now walked right into a Russian leg sweep, tried to roll through, and now both women a little bit of a stalemate in this matchup. Brie beat Laney Reed on SmackDown when we witnessed the return of Nikki Bella, and now those it kicks right into Fallon Henley. The it kicks, the yes kicks, the Bella kicks, whatever you want to call them, boom, they are effective.
Big shot.
And now Laney and JC trying to run a little interference. They try to throw some cheap shots on the far side of the ring, but Nikki and Paige dragging the rest of Fatal Influence right into those steel steps. And it has been all Bellas and Paige in the early going of this matchup. As Paige with a high cross body onto the floor. Nikki flying through the air, wiping out JC on the far side of the ring, and back in the ring. It is Brie Bella with an elbow to Fallon Henley. Brie now going to the outside. She's going high risk, looking for a little reward. Oh, what a right to the bridge of the nose of Fallon, who was trying to run interference. Fallon falls into the official, and the official didn't see JC Jane rip Brie Bella down right in front of the announcers, and now put Brie into the steel steps is Laney Reed.
That was a nasty, nasty spiel Brie took right there. Now Brie is out of the game. Courtesy, you know, Lady Reed doing her thing, man.
Yeah, a bunch of cheap shots taking out Brie, and Brie now pinball right into the steel steps of JC Jane. Jane throwing her body.
That's why we're taking over the division.
On the line.
We got to get some medical attention out here for Brie Bella. Brie Bella right there is debilitated. Oh, yes.
Fallon and Reed, the 27th different team to hold the women's tag team titles. Brie Bella is holding her right shoulder. Brie can't get back into the ring. JC Jane, who is the legal superstar for her team, just tossed Brie back in. Now maybe looking for a cover. Brie wisely rolling to her stomach and then rolled to her back and ate a senton into the cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out.
JC Jane's looking good right there. And the thing is, I don't have to worry about JC Jane going out here thinking about friends, buddies, or anything like that. It's about going out there and winning gold. It's about history. Look at that big shot in the corner right there by the Rock Star,
right
baby.
On that near side corner with the rest of Fatal Influence as Laney Reed is now checked in. Laney charging right in on Brie as well, and we know it's been well documented. JC Jane has had some toxic relationships as a cover by Laney, hook of the outside leg, and a kick out by Brie. But when you look at Laney Reed, when you look at Fallon Henley, there's a little bit of devil in those angel eyes.
Let me tell you something. Laney Reed, she stepped in to Fatal Influence, and she filled that spot. She filled it perfectly. No better one than Laney Reed. Oh yes, baby. And she's a hell of a tag team worker. You see that right there from that action in the corner. That Bree's in trouble.
Well, Brie trying to throw some hands, trying to create a little separation. Just caught JC Jane under the draw, dropped Fallon. Laney Reed now back to her feet, charging in to the far side, and went right through the ropes, right in front of the announcers. Brie right now reaching out. Brie's got a long way to crawl. Paige is fired up. Nikki's fired up. Laney, though, just cut right in front of Nikki Bella to get in front of Brie Bella and cuts the ring in half.
I tell you what, Brie right there was not on top of her game. That's that tag team cohesion. They're not in sync right now, Vic.
Well, Nikki not impressed with Laney. You're listening to SummerSlam Night 1 on WWE Radio Channel 156. Big clothesline by Brie. Brie, I think, is still feeling the effects. She's grabbing her right shoulder, the same shoulder that went into the steps as Nikki's finally got in. And now the Fearless One running right through a former champion in her own right. Someone who's been in the Women's Royal Rumble, has gone to WrestleMania, made her return. She's here for the love of the sport, and now she's taking out Fallon Henley. A little 2-for-1. JC ran in. Double combination. Clothesline to JC. DDT to Fallon, and Nikki turns right back around to look at Laney Reed. Laney charging him, ducking a clothesline. X-Factor. X-founded spot. Center of the ring. Hook of the outside leg, and Laney able to power out, but Booker, there was not a lot on that kick out.
Wasn't a lot on that kick out, but that's just part of the game plan, Vic. I mean, it's still a whole lot. Right now, this is the appetizer. We hadn't hit the main course just yet.
Well, Laney just getting hoisted up. JC Jane trying to interfere one more time. Nikki not having any of that. We have seen Fatal Influence stick their nose in. Inside cradle, center of the ring, inside cradle. And a kick out. Laney late to covering and getting able to hook that back ankle of Nikki Bella that allowed her to have one leg free, which allowed her to kick out as Bella answers with a shot under the jaw, nice forearm. And now it's Fallon Henley who pops up. And Paige on the near side, right in front of the announcers. She flies through the air to wipe out Fallon Henley. Back into the ring. Laney goes down face first. A little TKO. Was it the knockout blow? It's saving this thing for her team.
What a part.
Is JC Jane, but in comes Paige. Paige got caught, super kick.
Big shot there by JC Jane, super kick. Now she's going to bark at you and give you a little bit of action at the side. Oh, but
yeah, well, she barked, but the bite of Brie Bella, and I don't know, Booker. Brie might have a separated shoulder at this point. She's continuing to hold on to that right shoulder. She's talking to her sister. She did her best to help out Nikki, but Nikki and Brie now are the two that are standing with Laney Reed. And Brie Bella doing her best here to try to get a little extra, but she just got caught and ripped out by Fallon Henley in front of the announcers and back into the ring. Going up, going over is Laney Reed. Nikki Bella rolling right through, but just caught at knee. Right in Fatal Influence's corner. Tag was made to Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley's legal. Laney Reed pulling up. Nikki Bella and the women's tag team champions doubling it up. Double neck breaker. Center of the ring. Is it? It's a cover. And Paige rolls in from the backside of the ring to jump on the back of Fallon Henley to break up the count. As springboarding into this match was Laney to wipe out Paige.
Paige right there at the right time,
in
the right place, but
Daphne right now, our official, looking on. A knee from Brie. JC turning around, though, here, and she's going to try to toss Brie Bella out, but Brie with one arm, able to get rid of JC on the near side of the ring, but Fallon flying through.
Bree's
Fatal Influence has so much.
Bree's compromised, man.
She is she not?
I'm looking at the ref. The ref is keeping a real close eye on her, too, man.
Fallon Henley now mocking the Bellas, continuing to walk around. Women she looked up to, women that she idolized at one point, as she just pulls Nikki up by her hair. Nikki on the shoulders, Nikki slipping down the back. Both women, same thought process, and we had a little double noggin knocker there here at SummerSlam.
Both doing a big shot at the same time right there. It just let you know that This thing is a fight. It's a fight to the finish, man.
Vic Joseph alongside Booker T here. Fatal Influence taking on Paige
Here
and the
comes
Bellas.
J.C.
Jane, the former NXT Women's Champion, was looking for a rolling encore. Paige just saved Nikki, and in the same time, I think she made the tag.
She's not legal, is she?
Flies over. She's legal. We got to cover, and we got a kick out by J.C. Jane as Paige, able to get out of the way of Fallon Henley right in front of the ramp. Paige able to stick her right foot out, and then Paige got decked. Rolling encore, and Jane with a fatal blow to Paige and the Bellas.
Here are your winners, Fatal Influence.
There's a lot of throwaway lines sometimes in sports. My question to you here, is that the biggest win for Fatal Influence as a trio here at SummerSlam?
I can tell you, on paper it is, without any shadow of a doubt. Look at the rock star, baby. J.C. Jane just basking in the glory of this victory, and I love it, man.
J.C. Jane telling everyone right now she wants some gold too to go along with her tag team partners, and she hit a picture-perfect encore on the button to knock out Paige. Paige was distracted for a moment. She was able to kick Fallon Henley right in front of the ramp between the middle and bottom rope to wipe her out. And when she turned around, she was put to sleep by J.C. Jane as Fatal Influence with a statement made at SummerSlam here tonight. But I want to take my mind off in the ring right now and take a look at the Bellas, take a look at Paige. Heart goes out to Brie Bella. She's not 100%. No way with that shoulder.
Thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, baby. That's all it was. That's all it was, man.
It certainly was, but for Paige, and what the hell? Nikki Bella just dropped Paige, and now Brie put the boots to Paige. Nikki's on top of Paige, right after right. Paige is defenseless. Paige is out. What the hell is this,
I told
Booker?
you they had no continuity. I can see it early on. I can see it, man.
The Bellas just attacked Paige. This is absolutely unreal betrayal from the Bellas. This is Paige who stepped in for Nikki when Nikki was injured, so the Bellas didn't lose their championship opportunity in Vegas at WrestleMania. Holding down Paige, and now Nikki Bella hoisting up Paige, as everyone here in US Bank Stadium is letting the Bellas hear it. But Nikki with a rack attack, TKO to her now former partner. And her sister's in on this? Nikki, this is a bigger betrayal from Nikki Bella than what we saw at SummerSlam over a decade ago in 2014. The difference this time, she's not stabbing her sister in the back.
That's it.
She's stabbing Paige in the back with her sister.
Many times I told you, blood is thicker than water. Paige is not going to slip in here and try to take my sister's spot. What are you thinking, man?
Paige is in absolute disbelief. I don't know what Paige could be thinking right now as the Bellas have turned their back on their partner, have turned their back on their former champion to walk away here at SummerSlam. For what, Book? For what?
It's all about the money, baby.
Yeah, you always tell me. Champs and championships. I get it. I get it.
Yes.
I get it. You're listening to SummerSlam Night 1 only on WWE Radio. First of its kind. History being made tonight here on Channel 156. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T live inside US Bank Stadium. And what a night it has been. There's been a lot of emotion. I'm a little bit more fired up after what I just saw, opposed to what I saw earlier tonight with Nick Aldis. But Booker, we still got a lot coming up, not just today, but also tomorrow, SummerSlam Night 2, because we're right back here with you live for all the action.
I can't wait. You think it's getting crazy? You think it's getting hot out here tonight? Night 2 is going to get bigger, faster, stronger. It's going to be good.
It's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bones.
Oh, yes, man.
You know, there's so much going on. I mean, it's been an absolute honor to be here. I speak from the heart when I tell you all that are listening to me right now that at SummerSlam 1996, I was sitting in the crowd in Cleveland, Ohio. The main event was Shawn Michaels and Vader. T.L. Hopper was swimming in a pool. There was a boiler room brawl that night between The Undertaker and Mankind in the Gun Arena. And to be here tonight, sitting next to Booker T, who I ran into WrestleMania 25 at a gas station. It is a surreal moment that has brought us here right now in a first of its kind, never before done. There aren't many firsts left in this industry, and we're part of one, Booker.
Amazing, man. It really, truly is amazing. You and I met in Houston, Texas, at a gas station. You know, and look at us now. We're doing this on Sirius XM. It don't get no better than this, man. I must say, I'm humble, man. I'm humble to still be here doing
the capacity crowd right now here in SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah,
is
the
getting
Summer
ready
Punk. The Summer Punk.
For CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, for the undisputed WWE Championship. The American Nightmare once again trying to achieve the American dream. To do so, he's got to beat someone he's considered his friend. That friend, CM Punk, had a message that was crystal clear to the challenger. It was, and I quote, "I'm going to break your heart." For the first time in nearly 2 decades, these two go one-on-one next here on Sirius XM.
Can't catch Busted Open live? Well, we've got you covered. Get the biggest moments, boldest opinions, and hottest conversations in pro wrestling on the Busted Open podcast.
Obafemi is one of those guys that comes around once in a generation. The WWE could build a brand around Obafemi.
Hear it, see it, live it. Subscribe to the Busted Open podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube today. Go, get going, get started. Don't ask for permission. Draft a winning fantasy football team with the experts of Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio.
Our first picks need to be the surest things on the board. They are a priority.
Hear winning strategies, player projections, and expert drafts to help you build a championship team.
No, thank you. I am not drafting a tight end and a quarterback in the early rounds.
We're talking fantasy football right now on Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87. And check out our audio draft kit anytime on the Sirius XM app. Just search Draft Season. Go inside the ring and behind the curtain of pro wrestling with Off the Ropes.
I love your show. Your show is my new favorite show.
Where experts, champs, and Hall of Famers team up to create the best radio show in the world.
And it's not just me saying it, other people are saying it.
Seriously, people really do say it.
The best wrestling talk show in the world. Off the Ropes.
See? Join the Off the Ropes revolution. Weekdays from 2 to 4 Eastern on WWE Radio, Sirius XM 156.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is heading to training camp to get you ready for the season. We'll visit with every team and interview the head coaches and star players from around the National Football League.
This is Lamar Jackson.
This is Matthew Stafford.
This is Trevor Lawrence. Hear expert analysis of your favorite team on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
You can't overstate the value of a team that understands the expectations. I think this team is just prime position to continue that run.
Search for your team to listen anytime on the SiriusXM app.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Pro wrestling and Sirius XM Collide on WWE Radio, Channel 156.
Welcome to a new era.
Featuring all your favorite shows.
Busted Open.
Not Sam Wrestling Live. It's Off the Ropes.
Sheep Heat Live.
Busted Open After Dark.
Plus WWE branded podcasts and exclusive live event play-by-play.
Yeah.
This is WWE Radio on Sirius XM Channel 156. Busted Open.
Your Hall of Famer, The Game, Triple H.
When you're a WWE fan, a wrestling fan, it becomes something that you want to engage in at all times. To have a moment in time where it's become mainstream enough that at any given moment, if you're in your car driving, you can flip on Sirius XM. You can listen to whatever you want to listen about the industry that you love. For me, it's just such an exciting time that people can now immerse themselves 24/7 in our business like never before.
WWE Radio, Channel 156.
The MLB trade deadline is Monday at 6 Eastern. Hear the moves as they happen on MLB Network Radio.
Holy cow, guys.
Former GMs Jim Bowden, Jim Duquette, and Steve Phillips are working their phones to bring you the latest rumors and insights you crave.
General managers could make a big difference this year as to who wins and goes to the playoffs.
We're talking about the trade deadline right now on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Welcome back to Sirius XM's live coverage of SummerSlam on WWE Radio Channel 156. Here are your hosts, Vic Joseph, and Booker T.
We are back live from US Bank Stadium, only on Sirius XM, channel 156. Vic Joseph alongside my two-time Hall of Fame broadcast partner, Booker T. Booker, the night started with Liv Morgan, Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. We'll have the Men's World Championship defended tomorrow night on SummerSlam when we're back for you for night number 2. What a night it has been. It's been an honor to sit next to you. First time ever, first of its kind. We are making history tonight on WWE Radio.
Hell of a night. I mean, we kicked the night off with the ladies, and it had to stop since, man. It's getting bigger and better, and we getting ready to head into a mega matchup between Punk and Cody. Cannot wait, man.
Yeah, as I mentioned, capacity crowd here inside US Bank Stadium. It's been a roller coaster of emotions to be live here, and you can discuss it all. You can hear about it all with all the coverage. After us, it's Busted Open After Dark. And how about before we came on? We heard Dave LaGreca talking, I think 3 studios over. His voice was just piercing through the glass.
And Bubba Ray, let's talk about my good friend.
Your good buddy,
my
your
good
pal.
friend Bubba Ray. I mean, he's such a great trainer. He's such a great tag team wrestler, as well as he's not that bad on the mic as well.
Well, you can chance to listen to him. Busted Open Live 7 days a week. It all starts 9 a.m. Eastern right here on WWE Radio. But we're talking about a lot of different things here tonight. We've talked about Nick Aldis and getting an opportunity to walk that aisle for the first time. We just saw the betrayal of the Bellas towards Paige. Big win for Fatal Influence. We talked about tomorrow. We talked about how we opened the night. We talked about the 6-man combustible elements. We still got to go walking through hell here tonight. But are you ready for this WWE Championship match, this undisputed WWE Championship match that we are all about to witness here at SummerSlam?
No, I mean, I'm totally ready because, you know, a word is thrown around this business like I don't know, you know what I mean, friends.
Yeah.
I mean, there are no friends when you're trying to make your way in this business. You're out there, and you got to think about number 1. You got to think about moving up to the top of that ladder. You got to think about winning the championship, not just winning the championship, holding on to that championship for a significant amount of time if you want to be labeled one of the greats, such as I am. So that's my thing, man.
And if you're listening through Booker, yes, you are correct in maybe what you were hearing. What began as a game released in 1987 to the best-selling sequel in 1991, a global phenomenon known as Street Fighter, has inspired Cody Rhodes here tonight as he makes his way down the aisle here at US Bank Stadium. I do mean this with all respect and no pun intended, but with the title on the line between these two, it's one thing, it's 2 words. It's game on. And Cody Rhodes with a mask piercing through. He's ready for this moment. You know it. I know it. As a matter of fact, one of your final matches in the WWE was against Cody Rhodes.
No, Cody Rhodes has definitely grown over the years. This is a moment for Cody Rhodes, and I'm sure he's looking to take full advantage of this situation. The championship, Vic. The championship is on the line. Cody Rhodes, check him out. He's got a shot.
Cody's symbol in red, white, and blue on his back as he's draped in a jacket that goes all the way down from his neck to the floor. Black leather, little gold and white as he removes the mask to take a look at the first time at the US Bank Stadium here at SummerSlam. Cover your ears, Book!
That is.
Pyro firing as Cody Rhodes walks down the SummerSlam ramp, prepared to possibly become the undisputed WWE Champion once again. Will we see some new tricks pulled out from either the champion or the challenger in this showdown?
I'm watching Cody Rhodes make his walk right now. You're talking about the long road, but I'm looking at the tights. He got a little camouflage in those tights, so that tells me Cody Rhodes is ready to go to war. Oh yes, man. What a night. What a night, Vic.
What a night it may be. What a fight. Cody Rhodes getting ready to answer. And, you talk about camo. I thought that was a black jacket. That's a camo jacket because this man is prepared for war right now.
That's what I just said.
It sounds better coming from me than coming from you as Cody Rhodes is ready. Cody Rhodes is ready for a fight. These two have gone back and forth with war of words over and over again, and I want to say the message one more time. Cody Rhodes had to listen to CM Punk. Punk looked him in the eye and said, I am going to break your heart. What would that do to you as a competitor?
It's going to fuel me, man. It's going to fire me up. You're going to break me. You're going to break me. Let's go out in the middle of this ring and do this, what we call the old Texas two-step, baby, and see who lasts at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, man.
Well, can the American dream once again happen for the American nightmare? Cody Rhodes looking out into a sea of people. He's one part of the game here tonight. The second part is ready to come out, waiting to hear his music, waiting to hear his name called, waiting to defend the undisputed WWE Championship. And what a moment this is here on WWE Radio on Sirius XM Channel 156. Cody Rhodes now staring back up the ramp at the SummerSlam stage, which goes from left to right, crossing the entire field. That's how gigantic it is here at US Bank Stadium as the WWE Universe is starting to come to life. And for Cody Rhodes, he's ready to meet his challenge. He's ready to meet the man that he's going to face who's making the long walk. That is CM Punk. Punk, who is here tonight in Minnesota North Star colors and pattern, representing Norris Division Hockey, what he told me is the toughest, hard-as-nails division, known for hard, aggressive play, but also fights. He's ready for a fight. And you know what's special about tonight? 20 years ago to the day, CM Punk walked the aisle on ECW. He walked the aisle and made his in-ring debut, and right now he walks the aisle again as the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion as he arrives to SummerSlam.
Well, I'll see him Punk just Cody Rhodes wait right there. Just put him on ice for a second. Make Cody Rhodes think about what's about to happen just for a minute.
Asses were put in seats tonight for these two to collide for this championship on this night, on this stage. It is time. Do you know what time it is, Book?
What time is it?
I don't like to steal too many catchphrases, but it's clobbering time. Stoic, unfazed, the three-time WWE champion makes his way to his 12th career SummerSlam match. And I got an honest question to you, Book. Do you have more respect for Cody Rhodes or CM Punk?
I mean, both of these guys got my full respect. I mean, CM Punk, he did it the old-fashioned way. He cut his teeth on the independent circuit to rise to become the world heavyweight champion. Cody Rhodes, of course, he was the guy who got into this business, second generation, of course, but he was willing to do the same thing. Leave this company, go out there and rebuild his brand to come back. The prodigal son returns to win a championship. Now, Cody Rhodes had that ultimate opportunity to win that championship back from CM Punk. This is truly the summer of Punk, man. It is.
Cody Rhodes has left the ring. CM Punk standing on the top rope, now circling around the squared circle. I've seen the comments on social media. They can feel our passion tonight. Yeah. When I signed to this company in 2017, I never thought I'd see the day either of these two were back in this company. And that fact alone, that I'm sitting here with you, getting ready to call a Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk match, CM Punk specifically, who I've gotten to know very closely, this means the world to me. It obviously means the world to the WWE Universe, and we are getting ready for a main event anywhere in the world, but it's happening here, it's happening now, as Cody Rhodes is staring at the title he wants. Punk ready to defend the title he's always wanted to hold. It's go time, it's fight time, it's Rhodes, it's Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship at the biggest party of the summer. This is SummerSlam. This is WWE Radio. This is Channel 156, Sirius XM, and this is Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighed in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighed in at 218 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Punk holding the championship high above his head again in that Minnesota North Star green. Now he is not taking his eyes off of Cody Rhodes. His capacity crowd, Booker, is coming to life. The studio area that we're in is starting to shake. Here in US Bank Stadium, Vic Joseph alongside Booker T. This is a dream match scenario. From where they are at their respective careers, Booker, I want you to think about this.
What's that?
First one-on-one meeting I mentioned in nearly 2 decades, right?
It is.
The date on that is Charlie Robinson, the official. He shows everybody here that WWE title, December 29th, 2008, the last time these two met one-on-one.
Charles Robinson may have been the referee in that matchup. I'm serious. Now, CM Punk is definitely, like I said, this is Summer Punk. This is a big match for both of these men. Right now, you can feel the anticipation. Look at these guys locking eyes right now like two lions ready to eat. I'm loving it.
Rhodes in the camo Street Fighter gear. A lot of white on the body of Cody Rhodes. We already mentioned the green with CM Punk. Both men a little bit of a stalemate right now, looking at each other center of the ring with the collar and elbow tie-up, and Punk is going to drive Rhodes back into the near corner, near the ramp side. Charlie Robinson with the 5 count. And we get somewhat of a clean break, a little bit of a push, right?
Joust right there. That's all it was.
Cody now trying to return the favor. He and Punk right now tangled up. Punk falls to a knee with a front face lock. Cody now, and he's pinning up Punk this time in the opposite corner to his right.
Little payback there, little slap to the chest.
Here we go. I think it's starting to pick up now.
Here we go.
This is not a friendly little spirit of competition. Both men jockeying for position, looking for the Irish whip. Is Rhodes charging right in, Punk flying right over him off the middle turnbuckle on the far side, looking for the hip toss. A little roll through by Rhodes. Rhodes just catches Punk. Punk goes up, and CM Punk showing a little lucha style. Head scissors takedown, kick to the right elbow. Rhodes now starting to back up. I think that caught Rhodes off guard. Rhodes went down, Punk coming in, and Punk is stomping on the left bicep of Cody Rhodes. He may have just seen something we didn't from up here.
Punk is very aggressive here at the outset of this matchup. Like you say, that shoulder right now, he's working on it like a target on that left shoulder of Cody Rhodes.
He's got a hammerlock right now in the center of the ring. He's really putting his weight on the back, trying to really create a lot of torque on that left shoulder, so to speak.
A lot of pressure there, Vic.
And I don't want to take away from the action, but Booker, you've been in a lot of locker rooms more than me. There is an underlying tension between these two as Cody switches into a standing headlock.
I mean, because both of these guys, they know exactly what this thing is about. I mean, we talk about the politics in the locker room. That's true. Both of these guys knows exactly that championship puts you in a certain position. Big tackle. Big tackle there by Cody.
Kick out there by Punk. Punk coming right back up, goes right back down. Another tackle, another cover. Punk with another kick out before the referee can even hoisted up his Rhodes. GTS, no counter. Side headlock, takedown. And Cody Rhodes back in control.
See that Cody right there, he saw that coming. CM Punk went for that go to sleep, and that tells me Cody Cody Rhodes knows, and Punk may have run out of ideas early in this match.
Come on,
trying to
Booker,
get it over
there's no
with.
way.
I'm just saying,
Seriously?
man. I'm just saying.
Trying to get back to a vertical base and really wrenching on that said headlock is Cody Rhodes. You were in a main event of SummerSlam. You took on The Rock. What pressures did you face in that?
2001, I had no pressures, man. I'm a top 5 worker in the business. I'm a multi-time world heavyweight champion. I've worked under the bright lights many, many times, just like Cody Rhodes with that headlock takeover there. It was beautiful. Beautiful action right there. Working into that side headlock. A lot of pressure on Punk right now, man.
WWE Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 156, SummerSlam Night 1, U.S. Bank Stadium. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T, the undisputed WWE Championship on the line right now. And still a headlock applied by Cody Rhodes onto CM Punk. As Punk now going to the near side of the ring. They're tangled in the top rope. Charlie Robinson coming in, asking for a clean break, trying to break the hands of Cody. Now with the 5 count, and that time, no clean break. Punk with a hard
What are you
chop,
talking about? What are you talking
overhand
about?
style.
It was nothing not clean about that.
I didn't say it was a clean break.
I said it was nothing not. Look, this is the fight, man.
Why
this
are you
the
giving
fight
me double
right now.
negatives with a never not? Cody answering back with a chop. We'll argue about this later. As now in the far side corner in front of the announcer, a little arm wringer holding the left wrist, trying to maybe extend the elbow. Punk trying to answer right back and hyperextend that elbow. And again, Punk must have noticed something early in this matchup because he's targeted the left bicep of Cody Rhodes.
Definitely have, like I said, it's a target there. And I must say, CM Punk, he's gotten himself in the best shape I've ever seen him in right now. I mean, CM Punk's looking great.
Let's go back to SummerSlam last year as Punk continued to work that left arm, and now a kick to the right elbow. Now a kick to the chest, lighting up Cody as Cody falls back into the ropes right in front of the announcers. Punk last year, the Ultimate Triumph, then had the Ultimate Heartbreak. Beat Gunther for the world title, only to have Seth Rollins cash in moments later with a nice little snapmare, putting up and chop right to the back of the neck.
Just adding insult to injury right there. That chop to the back. It's not going to hurt Cody Rhodes, but that's just playing with him right now. Just toying with Cody Rhodes.
Side headlock again by Cody Rhodes, trying to maybe get a little bit of breath in those lungs. On the topic of Money in the Bank, that's the next time we come to you live after SummerSlam. It's October 10th from New Orleans. We'll be back live right here on WWE Radio after tonight. And, of course, tomorrow night, SummerSlam Night 2 is Punk all the way to the outside through the top and middle rope. What a counter by Cody. Punk is to the floor. Cody knows he's got to get Punk back into the ring, but Cody is favoring that left elbow right now, that left wrist, as Punk getting back to the apron, couple of shoulders, got caught with a knee right under the jaw, and Punk's body. What's Cody thinking? Cody might be looking to take a dive.
No way.
Cody through the ropes, right almost into the front row on the near side of the ring. Wiped out the champion.
Throwing caution to the wind right there. And like I say, it goes back to Cody Rhodes running out of ideas, and right there throwing caution to the wind. Being hurt already. Cody don't need that, man. You don't need that type of action.
Well, Cody just told the timekeepers area to get out of the way because he's going to send Punk right now right over the safety barricade. But Cody's got to get Punk back into the ring. Punk is now, what'd you say, 10, 15 feet away from the ring? Oh, Cody broke the count. Cody wants to damage and hurt Punk.
Cody's trying to buy some time, man. He's trying to get himself back in the game and to create that separation was smart, but CM Punk is having none of it here tonight, man.
From the safety barricade with a clothesline came Punk, but Punk comes up a little ginger right now and gingerly moving that left knee and ankle. That's something we're going to have to keep our eye on throughout this matchup as it's Punk getting Cody back into the ring. The champion putting the challenger back in. And on the near side, near the announcers, CM Punk, the champion, climbs to the top and boom! Right down onto the shoulder.
Punk's favoring that left knee, though, as well, Vic.
What a shot by Punk. And yes, give me the binoculars. I'm trying to look at what's going on with Punk right now. Punk with a front face lock hits that suplex right into the center of the ring, floats over into cover, opts to not to hook the leg. Did Punk, and Punk quickly jumping onto the back and floats right over, and right now again right back onto the arm, trying to lock in and rip away at the eyes, rip away at the nose, and now with a handful of face holding the jaw of Cody Rhodes.
Look at the strategy of CM Punk. I mean, I go back to CM Punk's first reign as champion, 400 in 34 days as champion. That had to be the best of Punk. Right now, CM Punk is trying to recreate that moment right now. Oh, just got caught by Cody Rhodes with a big uppercut, though, Vic.
Trademark Cody Rhodes falls to his back, hits that right hand, and now a standing switch almost. And a little heel kick this time from Punk, who is able to reverse on Cody. But again, Punk went down. Punk is holding the left knee. He's trying to wave off the official. Charlie Robinson, and no one wants this to end if CM Punk can't continue. Punk trying to pull himself off. He told Charlie Robinson, no, I'm fine. As on the far side, Rhodes pulls himself up. Punk charges in with a knee right under the jaw. Is he going to follow up with a bulldog? He's got it locked in. Stop center of the ring. Oh, look at Cody. Cody countered. And then he drove his own knee into Punk's left knee.
Tell you that right there.
Kick to the back of the knee.
That move right there by Cody Rhodes. He's seen it many, many times by a lot of his mentors. One being Ric Flair, and I tell you, Cody Rhodes trying to get back in this thing, seeing that Punk might be debilitated. Like I say, that left knee, Vic.
Punk trying his best to kick off Cody. Cody right now maybe looking for a single leg crab, reaching over. Gonna have to almost catch as catch can. Caught the ankle to take the arm, to take the body. Now he's just taking over CM Punk. He's swarming Punk. Punk trying to hoist up.
Oh, Rhodes. No energy for Punk, though.
I don't think he's got anything in that leg. And now looking right at him, and a dragon screw whip, taking Punk down. And Punk's on the near side, so he's pretty close to the bottom rope. But Cody Rhodes isn't locking in a submission. He's continuing to punish, and then a straight right to the forehead of Punk. Knee to knee, think about that. If you're listening right now, have you ever hit knee to knee with somebody? That is what Cody is doing over and over again to CM Punk. Punk can't get back to his feet.
Punk right now, Vic, is grimacing. He's grimacing in pain. That left knee could be done for, man.
It maybe is, and now Punk in the near side corner once again, closest to the timekeeper, and just shoulder after shoulder, looking like a defensive tackle from the Minnesota Vikings, is Cody Rhodes with another forearm under the shot, right under the bottom of the jaw, and now Punk's left leg, the one we've been talking about, is draped over the middle rope in the turnbuckle, and a kick from Cody. Some here in US Bank Stadium starting to boo Cody Rhodes.
You gotta wonder if CM Punk is he hurt or is he truly injured, Vic? That's the question right there.
Rhodes was supposed to have this championship match again, if you remember, in Chicago against Sami Zayn. Cody was attacked. Punk answered the call as Cody just pulls Punk back into the center of the ring, and another dragon screw taking Punk off his feet. Punk is screaming right now in agony. Absolutely screaming, and Charles Robinson is checking again on CM Punk. No one wants this to end due to referee stoppage. Maybe one man does. Cody Rhodes.
So calculating right now, so methodical in his approach. Cody Rhodes
Look at this submission right now.
Cody Rhodes right now is just grinding CM Punk. The pressure right now on that knee. And that's the right, no, that's the left knee.
That's the left knee, and there's the knee of Cody Rhodes right to the hamstring. And trying to push up on the ankle is
Big
Cody.
Shot.
Trying to flip now a little bit is Punk with a couple of right hands, and Punk trying to kick off with his right good leg. Cody Rhodes has not relinquished that left ankle, that left leg. I think Cody was looking for a single leg crab. Punk sensed it. Punk fought free, but right now, Punk's compromised. Hoisted up Rhodes, looking for GTS, but again, Rhodes able to stay one step ahead. Rhodes right now slipping right back down, springboard. Oh, was looking for the Cody cutter. Got countered by Punk. Punk couldn't even throw a drop kick. He could only put his right leg up.
Punk right now is Punk. I think the ref may have to really keep an eye on CM Punk
no
right
way,
now.
Booker. It's all about the undisputed
I'm
WWE
serious,
championship.
man. I'm serious.
It's all about the
right
title.
there. Punk could barely get his leg up right there, man.
And a bulldog this time from Punk here on WWE Radio, Sirius XM Channel 156. Undisputed WWE Championship.
No way.
The champion, CM Punk, decked out in green, just body slam the challenger, Cody Rhodes. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T. And Punk hobbling to the near side corner on the ramp.
He's not going to be able to climb those ropes, man.
And if he does, he's going to take a lot of time, right? Punk all the way, and he did take a little too much as Cody Rhodes gets up. Rhodes right now still trying to get some feeling back in that left arm, but Rhodes starting to climb too.
Tells me CM Punk is desperate right now, though, Vic. He's desperate to try to climb those ropes. Like you said, there's no way he was going to be able to make it up there.
Champion and challenger all the way to the top. And this is what you call a superplex. Uppercut to the body, to the left side of the ribs of Cody Rhodes. Punk with an elbow right to the jaw. Cody right now is teetering. Cody's down. That second elbow rocked Rhodes. Challenger down. Punk the champion. Trying to feed off the energy from US Bank Stadium. Punk is looking around. Punk's feeling it. Punk trying to pull himself now back to his feet.
Punk's trying to suck it up, Vic. That's what he's doing.
For a Macho Man, oh yeah! Hitting that big elbow from the sky, into the heart, into the cover. Rhodes kicks out at 2.
Punk took a lot of time up on that top rope, like I say. He was trying to suck it up, Vic.
You can't blame him.
He was trying to suck it up. He was posturing, trying not to look that way, but Punk was trying to get a little bit more air in his lungs. He landed that elbow straight to the heart.
He did. And look, CM Punk now throws his hands up. It's not a safety that you'd see here in US Bank Stadium. It's ready to put Cody Rhodes to sleep. Challenger hoisting up high. Rhodes with the right elbow. 2, 3 to the bridge of the nose. Now to the left side of the ear of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes continuing to punish CM Punk with those elbows. Able to break away. Cody now springboard off the middle rope. Hit that Cody cutter and fell into the cover.
That's
Hook
it.
the leg for the title. And that left shoulder. It's off the mat. Cody almost in disbelief right now. And look, for CM Punk, he's talking about Father Time. Father Time is undefeated. He's certainly feeling it now as Cody with a headbutt right back in that left knee of CM Punk. He doesn't want to allow Punk to get any momentum back now, right?
Cody is so close to recapturing the championship, Vic. One more big shot right here. Oh, there it is.
Disaster kick under the jaw.
Disaster.
Punk is out. Shoots the half. Cover and a kick out again. Another near fall.
No way.
For Cody Rhodes, and Rhodes right now is ripping at the knee pad, ripping at all the protection on that left knee, including that green kick pad right now. Punk is defenseless. Punk is out. Punk laying on his right side with that left knee exposed, and Cody Rhodes pointing out. I don't know who the hell he's looking at, but he might have been looking over at the Street Fighter sign because he is bringing the fight here. Oh, he's caught out the corner from the top. Super Cody Cutter. Super Cutter for the title.
What the heck?
No.
That never say die mentality of CM Punk, but I'm going to tell you right now, have the damage been done, Vic? That's the question.
It absolutely has, but what does Punk have left? Both men right now down, Cody to one knee.
That's my question. That's exactly what I'm saying. I think CM Punk is, he may have kicked out right there, but I don't think he has anything left in the tank. There's no way he can.
I talked about Punk's summer last year. Let's not forget it was Cody who regained this very title. He defeated John Cena in Cena's last SummerSlam as Cody, with welts forming on his body, a shiner, could be looking at a little bit of an insult to injury here. Could be looking to end it. Counter and a kick. He was looking for crossroads. Punk, for a moment, able to kick Cody right between the eyes, fall into his back. But now Cody taking down Punk. You talked about Ric Flair earlier, was looking for the figure 4, couldn't connect. Punk kicked off. Rhodes down, covered by Punk. Schoolboy didn't work. Back up. Rhodes is up. GTS countered. Step through goes Cody. He caught the right foot. He caught the right leg. And it's on. Figure 4. Ric Flair style. Punk is screaming in agony right now.
Right now, Punk may have to just tap, man. Referee may have to do his job. Charles Robinson, go ahead, do it, man. Go ahead and do it. Somebody throw it in the damn towel.
CM Punk sitting up, and Cody Rhodes with just straight fist right to the bridge of the nose, putting Punk back down. We could hear Punk screaming from up here. Cody is pushing his body up. Punk's shoulders went down and kicked out. Cody Rhodes right now is applying even more pressure with the leverage that he has as Punk is desperately trying to turn his body to the right, to turn Cody over, to turn the pressure over, and to put the figure 4 on Cody. He got him. He got him. He got him.
Right now, Cody's going to have to get out of this. Oh, wait a minute.
Cody rolled through, and I don't know if it was just luck, but both men rolling into the bottom rope on the corner side in front of the announcers to break the hold.
Both of these men, the knees has to be burning right now. Both of these men has to be in a lot of pain, Vic.
Vic Joseph alongside Booker T, WWE Radio, Sirius XM Channel 156, first of its kind. We are live. It is SummerSlam. It is US Bank Stadium. It's the biggest party of the summer. This for the undisputed WWE Championship. Second time, didn't work. He was looking for it one more time. That made the figure 4. Baby. It was countered into an Anaconda Vice. This is how Punk won his debut 20 years ago to the date, but look at Cody. Cody trying to keep his body in between Punk. He's not allowing that pressure. Punk right now trying to really squeeze that vice, and Cody got to the bottom rope with his right foot.
So smart. I mean, the free hand right there. CM Punk had it clutched and right there.
Oh, look at these stomps. Look at these kicks. But Punk just kicked with his left foot, and you heard him scream. If you don't have both feet, Booker, how's he going to compete?
I'll tell you something. When you hear a wrestler say, ow, that's when you know they're hurt, Vic. You never hear that until they really, really are damaged. And CM Punk has to be damaged at this point towards that left knee.
Oh, another knee. Vicious knee strikes, unprotected as Cody in the far side corner in front of the ramp. And now Charlie Robinson was checking on Cody Rhodes because Rhodes' eyes went to the back of his mind. He may have thought he was Stardust again for a moment.
CM Punk right now, CM Punk seems to have a lot more energy at this point. Seems like his confidence is rising, Vic.
He tried to hit the GTS earlier. He just called for it yet again. This time hoisting up Cody Rhodes one more time. Rhodes trying to reach out. Has the top rope right in front of the ramp. Able to pull himself down. Trying to take down. Oh, what is this? Is he looking for a little Alabama slam here in Minneapolis, Minnesota? We're going for a ride. Punk is on the shoulders of Rhodes. Rhodes going round and round. Only he knows when it ends. Both men falling down, but Punk had a front face lock, rolled through. What a counter! Trying to get the Anaconda Vice on for a second time.
Got it
and
locked.
He's got it gripped.
Got it locked,
He's squeezing. He's got the Vice grip on.
Cody's got to move.
Cody's in trouble right now.
Cody's got to move, and he's got to move quick, Vic.
Cody in the center of the ring. Great body positioning, too, by CM Punk. This time he's got it in much better than the first time. Don't you agree?
So smart. He got it in the middle of the ring right now. Cody's going to have the wherewithal to move and move quick somehow, some way to get to those ropes.
Cody trying to get that right foot up and over into Punk's face. He has it for a moment. He's trying to use his lower body to break the hold and did. But look at Punk rolling through, shoulders down, and look at the core strength still by Cody. What a bridge. Holding his own body. And now turning around, Crossroads. And we have a new no!
You got to be kidding me.
How in the hell?
No freaking way.
Booker, you usually see out of that bridge a backslide.
That was it right there.
We didn't see the backslide. Cody had the wherewithal to counter, and instead of going for the backslide, pulled Punk in to hit that picture. Perfect crossroads for a near fall. That's a super Cody cutter. That's a crossroads. That's a disaster kick, and he still can't keep Punk down.
Cody couldn't believe it. Just looked in the eyes of Cody right there. That the eyes, it was a look of pure shock, Vic.
Cody fired up, banging his chest like he's King Kong here in WWE. CM Punk, looking at his face right now from up here, you can see the strain, the agony, the pain, almost the defeat in Punk's eyes as he gets pulled right over and put on top. Face first into the WWE Universe, but his body is out. He is prone on the top rope on the far side corner in front of Wade Barrett. Cody going up top to meet him. And I don't know what Cody's... Oh, Cody hit a super Cody cutter earlier.
Oh, baby.
He's looking to hit a super crossroads. Punk slid down, though. Left fist right to the jaw. Big elbow connected right into the... Ooh, that was right into the ear that time, almost in the temple. Cody all the way down to the mat.
What's Punk gonna do, Vic? What's Punk gonna do?
Crap. Punk with a moonsault, and he just got the tip of Cody's head. I mean, he just nicked Cody Rhodes.
Barely grazed him.
But remember the injury that CM Punk has sustained, the left knee. He couldn't get all the spring, so to speak, in his step. But you know what? Sometimes just getting nicked is worse than getting the full force, the whole brunt of the damage.
You got to expect that in a matchup like this, Vic. This thing has been going on for quite some time. We are in those deep waters. Both of these guys are feeling it right now. They're tired. Let's just put it out there. Seriously.
Undisputed WWE Championship being defended, and a big clothesline into the cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Cody. CM Punk now looking up around US Bank Stadium. He's back in control of this matchup, which is teetered back and forth here on WWE Radio on Sirius XM channel 156. You've heard Vic Joseph, that's me, my broadcast partner Booker T, talk about this matchup. Talk about this whole night. Don't miss Busted Open After Dark immediately following SummerSlam.
Big shot
as
there
Rhodes
by Punk.
just getting paintbrushed right now.
Yes.
Big back fist under the jaw. Rhodes is out. Rhodes back on. GTS, no. Rhodes able to counter. Rhodes comes back in. Almost like a Ivan Putski-like double axe handle. And now, up and now, go to sleep. Punk finally able to connect. Can't capitalize. Punk dragging his body.
Cody in the man position right here.
Into the cover. And to your point, Cody was probably could have put his hand out to get to the bottom rope. But Cody isn't going to take the easy way out. Cody's going to fight. Cody's going to kick out. Cody's going to continue to fight. But that GTS was right on the bridge of the nose.
Cody Rhodes, you're exactly right. He could have grabbed the rope right there. But the integrity of Cody Rhodes, he wants to win this thing in front of the people in grand fashion. I love that, Vic.
And you go back to these two who know each other so very well, the roads that they've traveled, and now to the outside, right on the Spanish announce desk. Face bouncing off the SummerSlam logo. Charlie Robinson yelling, get in the ring. I think we're going to see some referee discretion here because no one wants to see this matchup end for the undisputed WWE Championship. And Punk now cleaning some of the furniture around.
Charles Robinson don't want to start a riot.
Jerry Soto better get the hell out of the way.
He wants to see this through the end. We want a definitive victor here tonight.
Cody Rhodes just wiped out the feet of CM Punk, who went spine first on the announce desk, which, by the way, did not budge. And now on the floor, Cody Rhodes with Punk looking for crossroads. Punk battling out, back elbow. Now he's got Cody up on his shoulders. A little GTS sliding down was Cody, and into the steel steps from behind. A push from Cody into Punk. Cody slides in to break the referee's count because he knows the only way he can win the gold is he's got to get CM Punk, lifeless body right now that is crumbled in front of Michael Cole, back into the ring. But Cody now taking apart Michael Cole and Wade Barrett's table down ringside here at SummerSlam. I'm happy we're up here.
Cody didn't come this far to just give it all away, Vic. And right now, he's looking to take CM Punk clean out of this game, man.
Well, Cody getting Punk back into the ring after everything he just did. Cody's still trying to get some feeling in that left shoulder. I don't know if it's his bicep, if it's his elbow. Oh, got caught! He walked right into the ring and just ate another GTS. Punk falling into the cover this time. A lot quicker. And Rhodes reached out this time and grabbed that bottom rope. So close. Announce sign.
Self-preservation, Vic.
I mean, Cody walked right.
Self-preservation, that's all it was.
Cody walked right into the ring. Punk was there waiting and then dropped him as Cody just fell back out of the ring. Punk with a little extra oomph trying to take over, and Punk's still feeling it. I'm looking down at the ring right now, Book. Punk is holding that left hip, that left hammy, that left knee. He's still fighting through. He's got the heart of a champion. That's why he is the undisputed WWE champion here at SummerSlam.
The championship will make you do strange things, Vic.
Well, I think we're going to see
something. It will make you go to strange places, Vic.
We saw CM Punk try a moonsault about 4 or 5 minutes ago.
What is he going to do here?
Cody Rhodes isn't moving as CM Punk just put Cody Rhodes across Michael Cole and Wade Barrett's announce desk. Punk just looked back at that far side corner. We might be getting a throwback to Punk Undertaker from WrestleMania. You talked about turning back the clock. CM Punk talks about Father Time which is undefeated. Punk trying to push that sun back into the sky for one more night of summer here at the biggest party of the summer, looking down on Cody Rhodes, the champion, looking to fly, looking to get savage with an elbow drop. Cody got out of the way. Crash and burn for Punk through the table.
Wow.
Charlie Robinson, I haven't seen him run that fast since WrestleMania, probably 24, when he ran 75 yards down the ramp to check on CM Punk Cody right now, Booker, I hate to say it, I hate to do it. Cody Rhodes is in the driver's seat of this championship match here on WWE Radio. That was a high risk that did not have a reward.
But you got to give it up for Charles Robinson. He's letting this thing go. He's giving a whole lot of discretion in this matchup because this is a championship match, Vic. This is for the world title, man.
These two who are just partners at Saturday night's main event were victorious. Punk right now in agony, screaming in pain, holding his left knee. Cody Rhodes right now trying to pull Punk back up by his wrist, by his hair, by his neck. But so much has been taken out of Cody. Cody can't even get Punk back to his feet. Cody's left elbow, left bicep, we don't know what it is. A couple of GTSs. I don't know how these two are even standing right now, Book, as Cody has finally gotten Punk back into the ring.
Cody Rhodes right now has the perfect opportunity to finish the thing and walk away with that championship right around his waist.
I'm looking again at CM Punk, Charlie Robinson checking on Punk. Punk holding that left knee. It's almost like a cramp maybe starting to settle in on his calf.
That's no cramp, Vic. That's no cramp.
You don't think?
That you got to go talk to a doctor about that. That's not a cramp. You just get put ice on that.
Look at Cody. Cody right now going up for another Cody cutter. No! Punk got out of the way. Cody missed the cutter completely, but his right foot caught Charlie Robinson right in his face.
Wow.
The referee's down. Punk is up. Punk hoists up Rhodes, looking for a GTS. Connected under the nose. Punk off the top. Rhodes bounced right back in to CM Punk. And Punk one more time, gonna try to stay on top. Can Punk hit the fourth GTS? Up top. Oh, Rhodes had it scouted. Rhodes able to get away. Rhodes looking for crossroads. He got all of it, but so much torque. CM Punk's body rolled out of the ring towards the ramp.
Doesn't matter, no ramp.
Oh my God, it's Randy Orton. The Viper, he's back, and he just struck. RKO to Cody. RKO to Cody. The venom of the RKO is going through the veins of Rhodes. Orton struck. Orton left. Orton is running through the WWE Universe. CM Punk did not see Randy Orton. The official did not see Randy Orton. Do you know who felt Randy Orton?
Who that?
Cody Rhodes just got snake bitten with that RKO. Punk has no idea. Punk is trying to pull himself back into the ring right now. Ramp side, pulling himself in from the bottom rope. Charlie Robinson also starting to move on the far side of the ring. Punk pulling himself up from the top rope on one foot. Punk is up. Rhodes is up. The referee's in the ring. Hoisted up is Rhodes. GTS. Go to sleep. Punk into the cover. Robinson into the count. And Punk retains.
Wow. What a fight. What a night, Vic. You gotta give it up.
The undisputed WWE Champion,
You gotta give it up, man. The summer of Punk continues, and what a hell of a fight. CM Punk went out there and laid it all on the line in the middle of that ring. Cody Rhodes left nothing back. I'm talking about both of these men left everything, and I say everything, in the middle of that ring tonight. What a championship match.
CM Punk retains and is still the undisputed WWE Champion. This had it all, Book.
Everything.
Crossroads, Super Cody Cutters, Disaster Kicks, GTS, Charles Robinson, he had a crash and burn. Punk had a crash and burn from the top rope through the table. They went around the ring. They went into the steel steps. Cody Rhodes thought he had the match won. CM Punk thought he had the match won. But at the right moment, at the right time, for the first time since WrestleMania, Randy Orton, out of nowhere, coiled, struck, and that RKO delivered, took out Cody Rhodes until CM Punk, who did not see, by the way, did not see Randy Orton, got in the ring and delivered yet another GTS for good measure as the WWE Universe looks on at our undisputed WWE champion, the one, the only, CM Punk. What's going through the mind of Cody Rhodes right now? What's going through the mind of Randy Orton right now? I can tell you this, there's going to be a lot of talk about this on Busted Open After Dark, but you kept talking about one thing. You kept talking about the summer. You kept talking about our champion. And if this is indeed cinema, because it indeed is, this isn't a reboot. This isn't a remake. This is the greatest sequel ever made. And I know that you know that we all know that Larry the dog right now is running in an open field, celebrating, rejoicing in the summer of Punk.
That is, man.
Vic Joseph alongside Booker T, WWE Radio on Sirius XM, channel 156. We talked about what happens after us. I know there's going to be a lot of discussion on SummerSlam, a lot of discussion on our main event still to come, Hell in a Cell, which is being lowered right now here inside US Bank Stadium. And you're going to have a lot of talk about Randy Orton on Busted Open Live, 7 days a week starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Not Sam Wrestling Live, Monday through Thursday, coming your way at high noon on the East Coast. Cheap Pete Live every Friday at noon Eastern with Peter Rosenberg. Off the Ropes, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And of course, Busted Open After Dark, Monday through Friday after Monday Night Raw. You and I on NXT.
Yes.
And also all the action on Friday Night SmackDown. Again, we are live from US Bank Stadium, only on Sirius XM channel 156. This is WWE Radio. I am Vic Joseph, being joined by Booker T and Book. I had to take my suit jacket off for the first time because I have broken out into a full body sweat, full body emotions. I mean, everything has just been taking over my body right now.
I can't wait to hear what Busted Open got to say about this show tonight, because from top to bottom, we get close to, closing in on the main event. But I'm going to tell you right now, this show has been unbelievable. Fantastic.
Right now we're getting a lot of love with everything going on. Channel 156 being shown right now to the world. This is a unique experience. This is one of a kind. This is a first of its ever. I mean, we are making history here tonight.
History, baby. History in the making here with Booker T and Vic Joseph.
And look, you've made a lot of history in your career. I think about a lot of moments that you've had.
Yes.
And have you ever thought we'd be here in this main event atmosphere, SummerSlam, with this lowering down, that being the Hell in a Cell?
Yes, man.
The cell that was constructed to destroy. The original cell, by the way, 16 feet high, weighed over 2 tons. The cell that we're looking at, the cell that is lowering inside US Bank Stadium that will hold Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. This cell, 20 feet tall, 5 tons of steel. That is what those two are going to be locked in here tonight. The Hell in a Cell, known to tear flesh, to bruise egos. The first Hell in a Cell, Bad Blood, 1997. The last Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam, 2008. You go all the way from start to now. This is the 54th overall, and it's coming your way next on Channel 156.
Hey, yo, pro wrestling talk starts here. Wake up with Dave LaGreca and his Hall of Fame cast and crew on Busted Open every day, 9 a.m. Eastern. Hot topics, unforgettable moments, and the biggest guests. Do you know how hard it is to say biggest guests? So many S's.
I'm in a good time of my life right now, just being Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line, as I said so.
If it's happening in wrestling, it's happening on Busted Open on WWE Radio, Channel 156.
It's Stephen A. Smith. Check me out on Sirius XM. Some of you think I've already said it all. Nonsense. You haven't heard sports talk like this? You know me. Passionate, opinionated, and an unfiltered, uncompromising viewpoint. You think you got what it takes to talk sports with me? Well, I'm a phone call away. Holla. But you better bring it. It's the Stephen A. Smith Show at 1 and 6 p.m. Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio. A show so nice, you get it twice on Channel 82, in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Can't catch Busted Open live? Well, we've got you covered. Get the biggest moments, boldest opinions, and hottest conversations in pro wrestling on the Busted Open podcast.
Obafemi is one of those guys that comes around once in a generation. The WWE could build a brand around Obafemi.
Hear it, see it, live it. Subscribe to the Busted Open podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube today. Go, get going, get started. Don't ask for permission. Draft a winning fantasy football team with the experts of SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio.
Our first picks need to be the surest things on the board. They are a priority.
Hear winning strategies, player projections, and expert drafts to help you build a championship team.
No, thank you. I am not drafting a tight end and a quarterback in the early rounds.
We're talking fantasy football right now on Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87. And check out our audio draft kit anytime on the SiriusXM app. Just search Draft Season. Go inside the ring and behind the curtain of pro wrestling with Off the Ropes.
I love your show. Your show is my new favorite show.
Where experts, champs, and Hall of Famers team up to create the best radio show in the world.
And it's not just me saying it, other people are saying it.
Seriously, people really do say it.
The best wrestling talk show in the world. Off the Ropes.
See? Join the Off the Ropes revolution. Weekdays from 2 to 4 Eastern on WWE Radio, Sirius XM 156.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is heading to training camp to get you ready for the season. We'll visit with every team and interview the head coaches and star players from around the National Football League.
This is Lamar Jackson.
This is Matthew Stafford.
This is Trevor Lawrence. Hear expert analysis of your favorite team on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
You can't overstate the value of a team that understands the expectations. I think this team is just prime position to continue their run.
Search for your team to listen anytime on the SiriusXM app.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Pro wrestling and SiriusXM collide on WWE Radio, Channel 156.
Welcome to a new era.
Featuring all your favorite shows.
Busted Open.
Not Sam Wrestling Live. It's Off the Ropes.
Sheep Heat Live.
Busted Open After Dark.
Plus WWE branded podcasts and exclusive live event play-by-play.
Yeah.
This is WWE Radio on SiriusXM Channel 156. Welcome back to SiriusXM's live coverage of SummerSlam on WWE Radio Channel 156. Here are your hosts, Vic Joseph and Booker T.
WWE Radio on SiriusXM Channel 156. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T live inside US Bank Stadium. It has been absolutely amazing to be here wherever you are, whether you're at home, you're in your car, you're in your man cave, you're in your woman cave. I don't want to make it any other way. I'm just saying, wherever you are listening to us right now, we appreciate it. It's never been done before. There is no playbook. It's a blank canvas for us, and we're bringing it to you for the first time ever here on Sirius XM Channel 156. This is SummerSlam Night 1. A reminder, SummerSlam Night 2 comes to you tomorrow. And just for those that may have not known, all PLE's premium live events moving forward, Money in the Bank, and in your hometown, Booker, Houston, Texas, Thanksgiving weekend, it is War Games. It is Survivor Series. Both those events, those premium live events, will be live right here. Myself, you, the voices of WWE Radio.
That's right. It's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bones, just like this next match.
Well, look, we talk about War Games. That's impressive in itself. But this structure we're looking at, Hell in a Cell, 10,000 pounds of steel. That's what we're looking at, hanging over the ring. What a night it's been. What really has stood out tonight about SummerSlam Night 1 in your eyes?
Man, come on. WWE Radio, you and I'm talking about making it pop off like we doing, man. No, as well as what a night. What a night. Like I say, the ladies, we're always talking about the ladies here in the WWE. They definitely kicked this thing off right.
They certainly did. And again, I think it's going to be the talking point all week on WWE Radio. Not only what happens tonight and tomorrow night, but Randy Orton striking, waiting, taking out Cody Rhodes. We haven't seen Randy Orton since WrestleMania. I can't wait to hear what Dave LaGreca and crew have to say Monday morning when it comes to everything SummerSlam related. But it started off with Io Sky and Liv Morgan tonight. We've had the best seat in the house. We hope you've enjoyed everything we've talked about and tried to bring you with passion and enthusiasm and love for what we do, and that is professional wrestling. That is WWE. But it brings us to now. It brings us to the main event of night one of SummerSlam. It's Oba, it's Lesnar, it's Hell in a Cell.
Deception. Fury. Rage, power, vengeance. At the Titan's second clash, the great beast rose once more. A storm of 7 F5s brought the destroyer to his knees. And the conqueror reclaimed his mantle. In defeat, the bringer of war sought a new goal.
The ruler will have his crown.
A pursuit not of might.
Where's the beast? You coward! Attack him from behind!
But of mind.
The only thing that I've seen is a big bad bitch!
Seeking to claim the crown.
Your 2026 King of the Ring!
Talk, get hit.
Forget, it is 1-1. Me and you, Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar.
Hell in a Cell.
As the Titans of old were once cast down, these monstrosities drag each other to the underworld. Brock Lesnar has never been defeated inside Hell in a Cell. At SummerSlam, this all ends. Turning the biggest event of the summer into the hour of judgment.
No more games, no more running. You can't run from the ruler.
Locked together until there is one victor.
You can't run from the bringer of war.
I'll see you at SummerSlam, bitch.
You can't run from Oba Femi.
It is their final descent into the Inferno.
The tension has changed, the atmosphere is different, and the mood and vibe is about to become very, very tense, very, very scary. The cell being lowered now. Is everyone on their feet in anticipation to two men that stand over 6'3", two men that weigh over 300 pounds. Both men are massive. Oba, 28, Brock, 49. This is indeed a battle. The third time these two have met one-on-one. Over 600 pounds of humanity about to be caged here at SummerSlam. And you can already hear everyone on the edge of their seat ready to become unglued here at US Bank Stadium. A man that we've seen since day one. A man that won a breakout tournament. A man that we knew was destined for great things. The ruler, the conqueror, the former NXT champion, the king of the ring, Oba Femi. You're listening to SummerSlam Night 1 only on WWE Radio, first of its kind, channel 156. And I think this is a man who is one of a kind as well.
Oh, yes, man. You said it. Over 300 pounds of romping, stomping, grave digging, destruction jack. I'm talking about no bread, no water, just me.
Listen to the WWE Universe capacity crowd here in Minneapolis and feel this moment.
Obafemi, man. Talking about a guy who stepped up to the main roster with maximum momentum. I mean, I'm talking about having that cloak of invincibility. That's this man right here, Obafemi, who's looking to step into a war with Brock Lesnar inside that 20-by-20 tonight.
Wherever you're listening right now, I want to throw two numbers at you. Obafemi clears and cleans a bench over 550 pounds. He reps over 550 pounds. His squat is almost 900 pounds. I don't mean one time. I mean one after another after another. This man is indeed what you said he was years ago on NXT. Generational.
I heard Brock Lesnar talk about his training methods and going into lifting all that weight and doing it without flinching, without even thinking about it. That right there tells me this guy is totally focused for this rubber match with Brock Lesnar.
And this cell is more than just a structure. It's a final destination where revenge is executed. And Obafemi right now has been waiting for this moment. No more time to talk, nowhere to run. Femi, Lesnar, 3 coming your way in seconds here at SummerSlam. Obafemi, NXT champion, this time last year. I mean, just think about that journey over 12 months.
What a hell of a rise. I'm talking about meteoric rise for this young man, Obafemi.
Oba now waiting for the beast.
Yes! Waiting and anticipating, Vic.
Obafemi right now phased by the atmosphere, unfazed by the Hell in the Cell structure. Just pacing back and forth like a lion in the zoo, waiting to pounce on some dinner, on some prey.
Listen to the people. Just listen to the people for a minute, Vic.
Main event of SummerSlam here on WWE Radio Channel 156. Vic Joseph, Booker T inside US Bank Stadium. What a night it has been, and it's crazy to think this is just night 1. We got night 2 coming your way tomorrow.
Brock Lesnar doing the same thing. I mean, putting ice on Obafemi right now, letting him wait. Think about this moment.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Chess game right now being played by Brock Lesnar. Oh, here we go.
A music that makes your neck hair stand on end, that gives you goosebumps that will pop through your shirt. The Beast has arrived to SummerSlam. And Brock Lesnar, and we don't see this often, we know the gloves. Brock Lesnar has both elbows taped up. He's got a rubber pad on both elbows because he has already walked into hell. He has competed inside this structure. He has won inside the structure. Who'd he beat? He beat The Undertaker. Not once, but twice.
The man that broke the streak right here. And like you say, I mean, he's coming in fully prepared, knowing exactly what that Hell in the Cell contains. And the thing is this, I've never competed in a Hell in the Cell.
Too scared, I get it.
Look here, it wasn't by accident that happened. I was cold and calculated to stay as far away from that cell as possible. But the Elimination Chamber bears some resemblance to the Hell in the Cell. Let me tell you, no man leaves unscathed out of this cell. Trust me on that, Victor.
All joking aside, the Hell in a Cell will tear flesh. It will bruise egos. As I mentioned, go back to 1997 when Shawn Michaels fell from the top through the cage, from the cage to the floor, through the announce desk. Still was able to defeat The Undertaker. The Undertaker throwing mankind right off the damn cell, through the table. Think about everything else that has happened inside there as Oba and Brock have now locked eyes.
This thing started back at WrestleMania 42. Oba Femi went out there and got a big victory.
But before that, it all started at the Royal Rumble. That was the first showdown between the two. Lesnar eliminated Oba on that day. Then, yes, to your point, Oba beat Brock at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Brock beat Oba in Italy. That has led us to tonight. 10th SummerSlam match for Brock Lesnar. Third time he'll step into Hell in a Cell. Both competitors are going to be locked inside Hell in a Cell where there are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. The only way to win, pinfall or submission. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. This ends tonight. There is no excuses. There is no escape. The final battle is here on WWE Radio. The final battle is here on Channel 156. The final battle is here at SummerSlam, and it takes place inside Hell in a Cell.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 302 pounds, the 2026 King of the Ring, Oba Femi.
Oh, Paul Heyman just stole the microphone from Alicia Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Introducing the Beast of the Broctagon, weighing 303 pounds, fighting out of the University of Minnesota,
Brock locked eyes with Oba. Oba locked eyes with Brock. The cell right now being lowered for the final time. The door already locked. Fire shooting up because these men indeed are walking into hell. Booker, how big, how massive is this for both men?
It's huge. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know if you saw what Paul Heyman just did. He tried to get the people here in Minnesota to switch sides to Brock Lesnar. That right there was very, very smart from Paul Heyman. Let's see if the old trick works, though.
I'm going to throw this out before this actually begins. How in awe are you still of Brock Lesnar?
I'm so in awe. I mean, this guy's had a chokehold on this business for about 25 years. And I'm going to tell you, he's not looking to pass the torch or anything like that to Oba Femi. He's looking to hold on to it for dear life, if need be, in this matchup in Hell in a Cell here tonight.
Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2002 defeated The Rock to become the undisputed champion. He truly is a one-of-one, most decorated combat athlete ever. 2000 national champion, UFC champion. Add them all up, he's a 10-time WWE champion. He's a former IWGP champion. He's in there with Oba Femi. The cage is finally lowered. You can call it the Broctagon. You can call it the Hell in a Cell. It's the main event. There is the bell, and this one is going. And they go right to the middle. Oba goes right with an uppercut. Lesnar's rocked all the way back in the corner. Oba coming right in now with right hand, going with shoulders, trying to drive the air out of the lungs of Brock Lesnar. And Oba right now is overwhelming the Beast. This is what maybe he thought he should have done in Italy as he goes charging coast to coast. right there with a big elbow shot in the far side corner near the announcers. Runs right back in. Moving out of the way is Brock. And there is the first German suplex.
I'll tell you something. Obafemi, he remembers that last contest where Brock Lesnar came out with this right here. German suplexes. I'm talking about taking it to Suplex City, baby.
There is the third German suplex. But Oba's up. Oba just rose right to his feet like a phoenix in the ashes, rising from hell. And he's going right back in, knocking Brock up, over. And Brock, the first one to taste the steel as his momentum on the near side of the ring carried him over the top rope to the floor into that solid structure. And now Oba's going to make him pay.
The thing about the cell, it's legal to use this cell. Everything in this matchup right here leads to a lot of pain. And right now, Obafemi is bringing it.
Oba just whipping Brock into the Hell in a Cell structure right in front of the announcers. That's where this fight is taking place. As Oba goes into the steel, but it's the steps. And Book, how does this structure change careers, change lives?
That's all I was just going to say. I mean, no man leave unscathed in this business, but the sale takes years of one's career, and that's what Brock Lesnar, he understands this. He's looking to stop this young man, Obafemi, at the gate here tonight.
Brock with a front face lock, looking for a suplex right here in front of the announce side, and it's countered by Oba. And already both these men, the welts are forming on their bodies. Brock Lesnar's body, after hitting the cage not once, but twice, is already turning into a bright red. And Oba's dangerous when he's got a steel step. Oba's dangerous when he has a steel chair. How dangerous can Oba be now in this steel structure that's taken both the hell? And everything's legal, and Oba already under the ring pulling out a table.
Like I said, Brock Lesnar, he used to be Obafemi. That next big thing, and like I say, Obafemi knows he's got to stop Brock Lesnar if he wants that spot. That's what this business is about, Vic. Taking one's spot.
And Oba just right now putting that table up. Little caddy. And wasted no time. It was slanted a little bit. Oba turned right around and just sent Brock right through, and that's an ultimate table snap here inside Hell in a Cell. I mean, that table exploded.
Look at the walk on Oba right now. I describe that as a power walk. This man is coming into this match with the ultimate confidence on beating Brock Lesnar here tonight, Vic.
Lesnar now just trying to pull himself up. Paul Heyman on the outside of the cell structure, trying anything he can do, but he knows Lesnar is locked in there with Obafemi, who's trying to rise to the occasion tonight in this structure as the steel steps come right back into play, and that's because Oba put the steel steps in the ring, and Oba just got clocked
right
by
to the
Brock.
Forehead, right there.
Between the eyes.
And check out Brock Lesnar. He's waiting. He's laying in wait. It ain't over.
Brock's left bicep already with a slight cut in it from that table as Oba pulling himself up to the top rope and just ate that steel step for the third time, and then Lesnar dropped the steps on Oba.
I'll tell you right now, both men are going to have to be willing to take it all the way to that place if they want to win it. Like I say, this is a big shot there with the stairs. This is Hell in a Cell, Vic.
I mean, the way those steps are structured and it fell right on his ribs, it's like when you slam your finger in a car door, it'll just cut right through you as another German suplex is executed. The fourth in this match, and I don't know if we've ever seen this before.
Look.
Brock Lesnar is in pain right now. Brock Lesnar's eyes are squinting. Brock can't rise back to his feet. He is in there with a unique force of nature like Obafemi.
It's not the first time Brock Lesnar's been in a war, Vic. I mean, Brock Lesnar knows everything this cell is going to offer him. And right now, big Suplex City, baby. This one won Brock Lesnar that last contest in the Clash in Italy. Can he do it again? That's the question, Vic.
Well, on that night, it took seven F5s. And now, just the last thing Brock needed was a steel chair now in hand. Everything is legal. There is no disqualifications. The referee is there to say, hey, do you quit or count the three? And loading up again. You might as well sign up for the Twins the way he's swinging that steel chair. Obafemi, I've never seen Oba arriving in this sort of pain. We've covered this man's entire NXT career. I can't tell you one time I actually saw him in this sort of pain.
I can tell you this, we're going to learn a lot about Obafemi. I talked about Obafemi being that generational talent, a guy that can work across many, many years and decades in this business. But right now, he's in the ring with truly that animal we call the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Brock has beaten the best in this business. Like I say, he's the man that broke the streak of The Undertaker.
Well, Lesnar has danced with the devil in hell twice, defeated The Undertaker, as I mentioned, and now Lesnar just pacing around the ring. There's 2 steel chairs in there right near our official, who's in the right side corner in front of the announcers. The steel steps, they're inside the ring as well. And a suplex right on to both those chairs. More steel bouncing off the body of Obafemi, and Brock now with a smile, and he's soaking it in from the hometown crowd in US Bank Stadium.
You don't have to worry about Brock Lesnar playing Mr. Nice Guy or anything like that. I told you, Brock Lesnar, he's not going to pass that torch. He's going to try to hold on to it and hold on to it for dear life. Oba's going to have to take it from him, Vic.
Oh, could be looking for an F5. Oba's up on the shoulders of Brock Lesnar. F5. Oba landed on his feet, able to counter, sends Lesnar into the ropes, and a big spine buster.
Big spine.
Driving the air out of the lungs of Brock Lesnar. The Beast is down. The Beast is wounded. Both men are down as Obafemi right now trying to rally those here that may be on his side, pull himself back up. Both men decimated. Both men have tasted the cell. Both men have tasted the steps. Brock went through a table. Both are on their knees. Both are coming face to face in the center of the ring inside Hell in a Cell. Oba the first one to his feet. Brock back up, and Brock the first one to throw a right hand got caught. Oba going to the body. 2 uppercuts. 3 uppercuts. Back it up, Brock. Brock in the near side corner just ate a running European uppercut.
Oba's on the move.
A second one. Oba looking for a third. Going all the way across the ring. Got yoked up. Got caught. Could he be planted with an F5? Sliding down the back again was Oba, who again counters, this time with a massive, thunderous choke slam. Picks up Lesnar. And right now looking to toss Lesnar.
No way.
300 plus pounds. Just chucked like a shot put in Alabama. Pounded his chest. Oba looking at the Beast. Brock is rocked. Brock trying to pull himself up now on the near side of the ring on one knee, grabbing that middle rope with his right hand, pulling himself up. He's not going to like the view, Booker, when he turns around, because we could see a fall from grace. He's hooked. He's dropped.
You got to be kidding me. That's going to be it like this? Like this?
No.
Whoa.
Unlike at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar kicks out. And I got to go into the mindset of Oba right now, who's looking around, who's questioning what the hell's going on. Oba turned down a guaranteed championship match as Brock Lesnar just sat up and laughed at Oba. 2 kicks to the face like the mule, turning around. Oh, up goes Oba. What goes up comes crashing down. F5. Oba though. Oba bounces back up like a rubber band, snapped right back. But just got caught.
Oh, baby.
A second F5. Oba again getting to his feet. Brock screaming. Brock in beast mode. It's been activated. Looking for a third F5. Oba's not moving. Brock into the cover. The count.
No.
Oh,
he's still in it.
Hell. That was 3. One after another. After another. That wasn't like I hit you, kicked out, you rolled out of the ring, I came, found you. He went F5, 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 Oba kicked out. What the hell?
Looking down at Brock Lesnar right now. He thought it was over with. After all those suplexes, after going to Suplex City, after going out, all those F5, this match should be over. But the intensity of Obafemi.
Brock just screamed out to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is rubbing his temples. He's probably going to rub the tanner at some point off his body because he's sweating right now watching Brock Lesnar, who just got that steel chair back and is again lighting up one after another. 4, 5 shots to the massive back of Obafemi. Femi is face down. Oba is not moving. Brock right now has to be wondering, what in the hell do I have to do to keep this man down? I know it took... Is he kicking the mat? Booker, get your binoculars and look down. He's ripping the mat up. Brock Lesnar.
Legal, Vic. This all legal, man.
It is. There is no disqualification. Brock Lesnar just ripped up the mat and is now ripping apart everything underneath that mat. He's exposing the solid wood of the ring. Brock Lesnar is taking this to a whole nother level.
Talking about seeing behind the curtain right now, Brock Lesnar just exposed exactly what's under the ring. I'm talking about wool, meat, steel with that little piece of mat. That's all you're dealing with.
The damn ring is exposed all the way down to its bare bones. That's the wood. No. He just hoisted up Oba. Looking for a fourth F5 on the wood, on the exposed part of the ring. Oh, Tombstone!
God.
No way!
No way! No way!
The Undertaker.
No way!
Tombstone onto the wood. The skull just cracked him over Femi, crossing the body like the dead man did. But Oba is not dead. Oba is alive. Oba is continuing to fight.
You gotta be kidding me, Vic. Brock Lesnar landed that tombstone. Perfect precision. Oba's up.
Oba is rising from hell. He's in there with the devil. He's in there with Brock Lesnar. Lesnar's looking at Heyman. Heyman is scared. Lesnar's got a chair. Oba's on his feet. Oba on the near side corner. Swing and a miss. Oba just punched through that steel chair in a fall from grace.
No way.
Brock's up.
No way.
Down. Center of the ring. Oba Femi just walked into hell and won.
Here is your winner, Oba Femi!
The ruler, the conqueror, the next big thing, Oba Femi. Walked through the fire, walked through the smoke, walked through the demons, walked into the pits of hell, and just slayed the beast.
What a night, Vic. What a night for this young man. I'm talking about the rubber match. One for Brock Lesnar, one for Oba Femi, and it all came down to this. Was Brock Lesnar going to pass the torch, or was Oba Femi going to just take it? We just witnessed that tonight here at SummerSlam.
Paul Heyman, you talk about taking the crowd out of it. Paul Heyman really started that this past Monday on Raw when he told Oba, "You're the underdog." Oba Femi came in, and now emotion boiling out of the body of Oba. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, 3 inside Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar hit F5 after F5 after F5. Exposed the wood underneath the mat. Oba still kicked out. Oba got tombstone on that exposed wood by Brock Lesnar. Oba kicked out. Oba rose to the occasion tonight. Oba Femi walked into this structure, which was the great unknown. That's the question I threw to you. Is Oba going to be ready for this? Oba, more than capable, was ready. Oba Femi conquers the beast, Brock Lesnar, in the main event of SummerSlam here at US Bank Stadium. Booker, I would love to give, because right now you're staring out at everybody. You're almost in disbelief. What is going through your mind right now?
I'm thinking about everything that Oba passed up to get this opportunity. Opportunity to face Brock Lesnar in the middle of that ring. Championships are going to come down the line, but beating Brock Lesnar, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for this young man. He just made history inside Hell in a Cell.
An absolute moment created here at SummerSlam for Oba Femi. Booker, it's only been night 1. The best part, we get to do it again tomorrow night.
Yes.
Thank you to Eddie. Thank you to Dan, Veronica, Mike Russo, our studio operator, Doug Mormon, our director, Jared Fox, head of sports programming. This has been SummerSlam Night 1. And coming up in moments, it's Busted Open After Dark. For Booker T, I'm Vic Joseph. You've been listening to WWE Radio on Sirius XM.